Good afternoon, PLW Nation. It is Saturday Whiffs, and we got a good one brewing for you today. We got the Lightning Wiffle Club taking on the newcomers, the Pharaohs. Kind of two opposite ends of the spectrum. You know, the Pharaohs kind of having high hopes coming into this season, but the Pharaohs, their playoff look is narrow, and they're playing a Lightning team that's looking like they're going to go to the championship.
Yeah, you got a team that's riding on all cylinders and a team that's having a hard enough time getting guys showing up. But they got 6 here today, so they're going to have a full roster to play. They need somebody to throw balls for them because they don't have anybody to throw balls. But you're going to lead off with Randy Dalby, one of the best wiffle ball players, fast pitch, slow pitch, any pitch.
Yeah, I just want to comment real quick. No Justin Spurrier today. Big softball tournament in Canada that he had to fly to. Wish him luck out there, but his team's going to miss him.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to miss his presence at short. You're going to miss his presence on the mound. And he's kind of the inspirational leader. They're 54 right down the pipe, and there's the 0.5-2 strike. Barton's already got part of a no-hitter. He threw basically a 5-inning no-hitter already this season. So if he can just find that bad player in the outfield. Like, Leonard should probably be in the infield. Leonard's more of an infielder pitcher. Yeah. Outfield is just tough, and that wind's blowing so bad. And there's another unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't play in the outfield a lot, those winds, you're not picking up on how much that ball's moving.
I mean, again, he plays in the infield a lot. That ball probably moved 20 feet.
Here's the juice, Bruce Uson.
So now they're going to play him like he's left-handed. They got 2 people on the right side.
Bruce jams it right back to Seth off his foot. It's going to move runners first to third. No outs here. Top of the first, Lightning coming on strong.
Now that been if they would have played normal, that would have gone right to Parker Trask, and it would have been a double play. If they just would have played normal, and again, hindsight's 20/20, but that was an unfortunate break there.
He got jammed up, but Leonard right there, and it's going to be a tag up by Dalby. He gets across the first run of the series, goes to the Lightning.
Yeah, so he's also throwing against a little bit of a crosswind. Hard to get it there. You got to hit Parker Trask quickly on a relay, and then they can roll that up.
And here's a player probably with the biggest biceps in the league.
I don't know, Gio Battistoni.
I don't know.
Those are pretty big biceps, but this is...
I mean, pound for pound, maybe, Gio.
Yeah, pound for pound for sure. Looks like Seth found it early. He's been able to locate and be competitive on every pitch, so that's good.
Right side. Oh, no.
Still looks like they probably still got the out.
Very delayed reaction.
Yep. Still got the... And like so he plays in a league where you probably have to field it cleanly. If you don't field it clean, it's an error. And here we don't have to field it clean.
Yeah.
So, and he was telling us he just played a series yesterday in his league in California. Jay Spur in the chat, rooting his team on.
Riley. Oh, he's roping it down foul territory right there if he can straighten that out.
I think we should just put a silhouette of Nick Sansone in left field so that he can have that bad vision the rest of the...
And that's going to tap the bar. Riley looking at a strike 3 reverse K.
So an unearned run, kind of been the story, but limits the damage. Now let's see if the Pharaohs can hit.
Let's talk about Jake Purdy on the mound real quick, Brad.
Wow.
The guy's, he's very, I mean, he's locked in this year. He's just a strikeout machine. Is he approaching any type of milestones?
Yeah, so he's at 584 strikeouts. He's 16 away from 600, so he could be the first person to reach 600 strikeouts in his PLW career. And I want to say he's done it in 100 less innings than Taylor Briner.
Briner has 600?
No, Briner has only a few more, like 589. But Briner's also thrown almost 100 more innings than Purdy has. Because Briner's been here since 0-0. Jake didn't come on until season 2 or season 3. So, I mean, he's literally got a lot. He's a strikeout pitcher. He's got, a no-hitter where he threw a perfect game where he struck out the first 16. And his unique delivery might work today. First ball in play. Ooh, he spiked it. Ball in play, I like it.
Yeah, he couldn't really get set for that one as Purdy gives up his first hit.
So these guys are all baseball players, the Pharaohs. You're not going to get them with speed. You're going to get them with movement and their lack of discipline. That's how you're going to beat them.
Let's talk about who's going to take this series, Brad. What do you think's going to happen?
Lightning. Too much pitching. And this guy in the outfield. Nothing lands on when that guy's in the outfield. He covers everything effortlessly.
Holy cow. Do we live close to a dispensary?
Yes, probably 50 feet away. Pharaoh's dugout. Oh, you got a contact high. Lucky no more tests for me. Now you got Logan Christie, 2 hits away from 100 for his career, PLW. This is a guy who missed a lot of time with injuries.
Yeah, you could never really gauge how good Logan was going to be for a while. But then when he came back fully healthy, he was the player that we expected him to be.
Yes. MVP I won't say he's the only reason, but he's a big reason the Cajuns kind of, because he was the best player for them in the playoffs. I mean, you couldn't get him out, and he was great pitching, and he was great fielding.
Purdy in a full count situation. That's going to spin Tyler right there on the run for out number 2. If you're Logan Christie, how do you feel about your team so far this season? 3-12?
3-12. They won 3 games in the first 2 weeks. Our first 3 weeks, they got 3 bad splits, but they attendance has been their issue. They don't have enough people attending, and they strike out entirely too much. They don't walk enough, and they strike out too much.
Yeah, it's a recipe for a record like that as the Lightning get out of that. Top 2, they're on top 1-0. I want to thank all 47 of our viewers tuning in Saturday. I mean, nothing else is going on. You should be tuning in to PLW, right?
Yeah, the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs, they're tonight. They have multiple games. This is the only night you're going to have PLW. You got tonight and tomorrow. So get your wiffle fix in and watch us every Saturday and Sunday, and then catch my show Thursday nights at 6:30.
Yeah, your show's been rocking on those Thursdays. It looks like
the bar is open.
Some hot cocoa's going out to some players there.
Absolutely.
He didn't even leave a gesture, nothing. He just grabbed his hot cocoa and bailed. Yeah. Didn't leave wiffle ball points to the girls, nothing.
Exactly. I had to drop a little something, get their jar started. I mean, come on.
Got to give them wiffle points in that jar.
Exactly. Seth Barden. Ready to take a second inning. And 57. A little hot, but that's okay. Yeah, next Thursday we have whiffs. We got these Pharaohs against the Vipers, and then my show will follow right after that. So,
awesome. Spinner.
That's coming back.
So, a lot of movement.
Again, Zoe kind of in your mode of defense is a drop down, keep it in front, make the good throw. One of the stalwarts here. He's been around for a long time, and he's finally found a home with the Pharaohs.
Well, remember, we tried to acquire him as a legend. He said, no, I'm going to stick it out in PCL. They won their way in, and he's playing in PLW, which is a place he's always should have been anyway.
Yeah, he should have been here the whole time. Defense plays. He can throw strikes if he has to be a pitcher. And he's got some power. He's when we had the Taco League's all-time home run leader, Alonso Valencia, and one of the best names in Wiffle.
I would love to see like a home run tracer. Good play by Stag right there. Like a home run tracer of Zoe. I think you could. All his home runs are probably within the first 3 panels on the left field wall.
All pull. Yeah.
Here's the juice.
And again, they're playing juice like he's left-handed. So Bruce has got some milestones he's trying to get to, and he'll take that free single right there.
Too easy for a player like Bruce. I think you really got to play it in a normal fashion there.
Yeah, you just play normal. Barden likes to throw the slider, but now Bruce is now 5 hits away from 250, and that would make him the 10th person all-time with 250 hits in PLW.
He's clutching his left elbow. Remember, he has wiffle elbow.
Yeah, he's. They said it's painful for him to swing. It's painful for him to throw, and when he has to play the field, he's not happy about it. Big swing by Tyler.
Yeah, rare. Tyler's one of those players that when there's something to hit, he does hit it.
Yeah. And I think you get anything up to center at the container like that.
That's really
gone.
far.
That's deep, and that's not coming back. That's in the parking lot. That's in my truck.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to check for a dent on their vehicle.
So that's where you want to hit home runs today. You want to hit them up the middle and to the right side. They're going to carry the center, but anything to the left kind of dying a little bit.
Let me ask you a question, Brad.
Yeah.
Is Tyler the best player in the league?
My opinion, yes. Right now, yes. Because of what he does on all three facets. His pitching is probably a little, but his defense is one of the top. His pitching is really good, and he's hitting well. I mean, he doesn't have the power numbers yet, but it's just a matter of time.
I mean, if he was in the NBA, he'd be a guy that averages like a triple-double, like equivalent to PLW.
Yeah, I think there's some hitters that are better than him and some pitchers that are better than him. Oh, we got, Wiffle, who will win? Oh, wow.
This could be the biggest disparity all time, as that's another home run in wiffle ball points bet. 295,000 to 6. I think somebody sneezed and maybe accidentally bet the Pharaohs right there with their wiffle ball points.
Yeah, so that's less than 1%.
And look at Tanik. He's saying, as much as I like Tyler.
Yeah,
it's Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, you can make arguments for both. I mean, like I said, there's pitchers better.
I think Taylor is more feared.
Oh, for sure.
Like when he's I've been saying this since the first time we've ever seen him play. Him just being at the ball field, other players revere him.
Yes.
I think if I was going to make a statue of a player, it'd be Taylor Briner.
Yeah, he's been the 3-time MVP for good reason. I mean, again, if you're starting a team and you said, okay, we're going to start, these are the 4 guys that we're going to start a team with, and Ryan Chen, Tyler Hallett, Taylor Briner, or Adam Tanik. Mm-hmm. You could pick any one of those 4 guys and be fine. I mean, you could add an Andrew Leday in there.
Of course.
He's one of the best pitchers. Ryan Roosh. We got so many good players saying that the guy's the best. It's I think it's a week-to-week thing. Like, whoever's having a good week. I mean, Kyle Eder, Tanner Roundy, those guys are playing like MVPs. I mean, we got so many guys playing so well right now but we're only 6 weeks in, folks. We got 12 more weeks after this one.
Yeah, it's really hard, but the cream always rises, and it always stays up there. Yeah. Like, these players that are really good, even when they have a bad week, their numbers are still good.
Yeah, exactly. There's another rope. So they've gotten Seth figured out with his arsenal. Really 2 good pitches. And it looks like he tried to mix in a screwball there.
And there's Habs fan. He's the person that put the numbers on the Pharaohs.
Well, you're getting some big numbers.
That's got to be 15, 20 to 1 or something, right?
A lot more than that. Like more? 200 to 1.
Sheesh.
So almost 300 to 1.
Well, can the Pharaohs put something together?
Yep. 280 to 1 is what it is. 284,000 to 1,000.
Wow.
He's looking to cash in some points. I'm sure that Tanik is going to get both points he's very excited about because he's got 100,000 points on the...
Yeah, I mean, basically, Haps fan, if he wins, he could own the castle.
Yeah, he could own the castle.
He could redeem the wiffle field and the home, probably.
Probably he could whiff, or he could get him a spot on the Pharaohs. They got a roster spot, and he got 280,000 and pay his own way in.
I love that.
Oh, here we go. There's the poll: best franchise player in PLW. Yeah, again, you could go with any of those guys, and there's probably a half dozen more you could put on there. That somebody would have their favorites.
Man, that is a great lineup right there. Each of those players have one. Oh, look at Tyler. Oh, man, what a play, but couldn't get it.
Hey, get that ball. That's his first hit. First career hit. First career double.
It's going to be Taylor. I mean, Briner's just been, if he didn't get injured those 2 seasons.
He would have records we couldn't even catch. He'd be over 150 home runs. He'd be over 600. He might have over 70 wins as a career. Like, he's been dominant.
Here's Leonard. The Pharaohs just picked him up. This is kind of a PCL player that really dominates down there, but I don't know if he's seen pitching like how Purdy is.
No, Purdy's going to gas him up, make him swing at stuff maybe he's not accustomed to. But that right there gets a run in.
That's a huge play. They might get that under 5.
So they keep the runner at third, Another great play. And that's just not giving the runs. That's just not giving in.
Great. Kind of little poke by Leonard right there. And it puts runners in scoring position. No outs. Bottom of the second. Pharaohs threatening. Parker Trask up to bat right now.
Parker Trask hit a laser beam when his first time up. And if he can get something else here, that'd be great. Yeah, we need to get that line painted so that the runners, because we're not actually on the base. But a walk here, you get Seth Barden up. You got a guy with one swing can change a game.
Good pitch by Purdy.
So here's a guy you can't get with speed because he can hit anything. So you got to get him with moxie and location. I would like these guys to be a little bit more aggressive early in the count. 0-1, you're already down. What are you looking for? If they get to Logan here, Logan's got a little charge.
That's
gone.
Go.
That's way out of here. Seth Barden brings this Pharaohs team right back up 4-3.
Wow, 3-run jam job by Barden. Adam Tanix thinks he's going to get Rookie of the Year. I don't see why not looking at that.
You know, I mean, he's got the numbers. He's got the ability. It's still Gavin Manziel's. Guy went 8 for 11 last week and didn't win Player of the Week because Tanix got 3 wins as a pitcher. So, it's tough to say. But wind's blowing out, and this is a team that's built on home runs. And the team that was last in home runs, what team do you think was last in home runs as a team before the start of this series, before the start of the weekend?
Pharaohs.
No, the Lightning. They only had 12 home runs as a team.
Oh, yeah, because Bruce doesn't really hit him out as much as he used to. Dalby's not around. It's probably between Tyler, Jace, and Jay Spur, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the Legends get their, like when we have a squad, the Legends get theirs.
Yeah, we have 13. We were 1 ahead, but yeah, it was the Lightning. I did, and I was surprised to see that. I kind of put that in the rankings, and I got to send that to you tonight, Adam. The predictions of rankings, like a team that is this dominant with the pitching staff, the power numbers haven't been there.
Maybe they need a little bit more from the juice. Can the Pharaohs backdoor the Lightning this game?
Well, again, so they did what they needed to do. The bottom rolled it over, and you get to Barden and Christie. Those are the guys that can do a lot of damage. Now can Barden get a shutdown inning? They need it. He needs him to get a shutdown inning and get it back into get back in the dugout with the momentum.
I don't know what the seedings are going to be. Well, let me ask you a question. Just based off what you see this season, are we going to see a Vaders Vipers showdown?
I think right now, Vaders look really good with their pitching. When Tanner shows up and Tanner's healthy, Kyle's pitching the way he's pitching. When your worst pitcher on the staff, ERA-wise, and just by pen to paper, like you just look at the numbers, you're not looking at the game, is Billy Santiwan. You're in for a long day. But that being said, the Cajuns have a 1-2 punch that is probably the best we've ever seen in the league. Both their ERAs, the day is like 1.6. Roosh is under 1. They're playing great, but I mean, you could pick any one of. I think Sashi said it best. If you said the Bombers win the championship, you wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
If you said, hey, the Lightning win the championship, you wouldn't be surprised. If you say any one of the top 6 teams that are right now in the standings, if you said, hey, they win a championship, I don't think anybody's surprised.
No. I mean, I think what is happening with the Cajuns is they just had that slow start.
Well, I think they got a little bit of a slow start, a little bit unfortunate. We were able to take a couple games off of them, and we didn't really earn them, but we took 2 of them. They started off 1-5. I think every team in this league at some point is going to have a week or a pair of weeks where they go 2-4, 1-5. Their problem is theirs came out in the first 2 weeks and didn't get lost in the middle of the season where they already had a bunch of wins, and now they look like the team that everybody knew they were.
I mean, they're trying to repeat these guys. And
never had a repeat champion.
It's not like they've tailed off.
Yeah.
and the addition of Spencer Barrick on the Cajuns. I mean, the guy's a defensive specialist. He brings energy.
Mm-hmm.
The guy just lays pipe constantly.
So him and Leday played on the ones together, so they know each other. It's a good fit. No David Harley Jr. Over and over again. So you're adding a Gold Glove caliber guy and a guy who is as hot as anybody on the ones at the bottom of that lineup. The lineup just got longer. The Cajuns got better again in another deal.
How does that happen?
Well, they think about stuff. I mean, literally, Leday and Runnels are a good brain trust, and they're always looking to move pieces around the board and get that one guy that, for them it was Kyle Baker. And then it was, let's make Logan Christie. And then it was Devlin Daniel in the draft. Like, and I think it's because, and this is just my personal opinion, those guys find roles for the people they pick up so that they don't sit on a bench all day and get disenfranchised with the team.
2-2 count here to Tyler Hallett. I want to mention something real quick. Actually, it might be two full count now. I would never really, I just want to talk about Leday right now. You got to be hot shot. You can never really get too close to Leday because he'll put you under the guillotine, right? You can't get too friendly with the guy.
He's not.
If I'm Runnels, I know they're tight.
Yeah, he's the best. He's the best. We had some good chats just now in the last series, sitting down in the dungeon with Trevor Bauer. We had a good time.
If I'm Runnels, man, I'm bringing the guy to lunch. I know. I don't know. What does Leday do for fun? He just plays wiffle, right?
Wiffle ball, video games, and he's just a good time to hang out with. He's kind of quiet, but when you talk to him, you have a good time because the laugh is fun. He has a good time. It's great.
Yeah, man. Great guys.
They overpaid to rent him. I don't think it's a rental, my man. I think he's going to be on the Cajuns for a while. Winning is the deodorant that cures all problems.
Barden. Done.
Barden walked out. You got a game here. I think you have to. There's nobody. There's 2 outs. I don't know if you want to use a whole inning.
You have to. You can't give up something big right now. But let me tell you, Tim Riley up. Not necessarily a huge threat, but the guy could hit a timely home run for sure against a tier 2, tier 3 pitcher. So I think Logan recognizes this. Let me try to get after him, end this inning. Otherwise, who do you bring in?
I would bring in Leonard.
Okay.
He hasn't seen Leonard. Leonard throws strikes, and it's only 1 out. I would do that, make your defense better. Because literally right off the bat, I think that's what you should have done.
We got the double tap from Runnels down there. Who won that poll?
Taylor Briner.
It looks like, what's this guy's name? Joe Carpenter?
Franklin. Okay, so there we go. So Franklin's going to have an eye. He's going to watch. He's going to look. And this is a managerial move. And maybe Tim, said his own thing like, hey, a base hit here or a walk here and rolls this lineup over. Tim,
oh, my God.
Filthy. Just absolutely filth.
I mean, there's nothing you could do with that, and you're in a bad spot down 0-2 against Logan here. Good night. God bless. And that's done.
So, well use of an inning there. They saved the runs there.
Juice. Letting Logan have it as Logan gave the wave goodbye to Joey Franklin right there. Usan not happy about that at all. Look at that. You rarely see emotion out of Bruce. He just thinks that was kind of a dirty little move there.
Well, I mean, it's everybody talks shit. I mean, talk story or talk stuff, but literally, these guys bring out a Thor hammer when they hit a home run. You can celebrate, you can bat flip when you hit a home run, but you can't shoot the arrow or do whatever when you strike somebody out. How is one different than the other? I don't see how one is different.
Can this spark Usan? I mean, he's as lit up as those socks right now.
That's pretty lit up. Those are pretty bright. I got sunglasses. I probably should put them on just so I can look at him because the glare is ridiculous.
My little white wristband, no go, but those nuclear green socks, all go.
And in fact, the fact that you had the wristband on the left hand is totally legal.
Was it?
Yes.
Got to bring it back.
Right?
I left it home today.
Oh, forget that. I'll get you a black one. We'll get you a neon yellow one that can't say anything.
Your stacks.
Stacks with the double last time. Again, a guy who likes speed, so Party's not going to get him out with...
Stacks, I had some BP with him. He's got a great swing. Mm-hmm. He understands the game. I think if he keeps playing our style of wiffle, he's going to become something good.
He was close to being if Cade Watkins wasn't in the draft, he would have been a legend. I was going to take him third.
And Tanik's put a pitcher shall not wear an item on his hands, wrists, or arms, which may be distracting to the batter.
But we allow guys to jump off the mound, and we don't know the rule there, so nobody's educated on that. I got a legal, illegal for Jake Purdy from last week. Back-to-back pitches. One's legal, one's illegal. And nobody calls it.
Tanik Googled it, and Google is the truth.
I don't know what we'd do without Google.
Here's Leonard.
So Leonard's kind of making throw a strike. He just walks somebody. Leonard's an old pro here. You just stand there making throw a strike.
56. If I'm Leonard, I have to take no matter what.
No matter what. You're at the bottom of the order. You have to take a pitch here. 54. That's okay. That was your job. There's nothing wrong with that. 53. But you know what? And again, another thing that's good about that is
it's so hard to come back from a 3-1 and strike somebody out. Not an easy feat.
Little out front.
The Purdy that we're seeing today, it's not the locked-in Purdy. He's pitching well, but it's not like the locked-in Purdy.
Well, I just think against this team, he doesn't have to be too locked in. They're going to swing. These guys aren't going to take walks. They only had 19 walks in 15 games. That's, not a recipe. They strike out more than anybody else. But when they make contact, they put charges into balls, and they can hit a home run here.
Good pitch.
Now, that was illegal. You can't start and stop your motion.
Go! Let's fucking go!
Okay, Purdy. He's feeling it. Taking it out on that 4x4.
Yeah. Taking it out. Yeah.
I still never understood. Not saying that he did it there, but when people get pumped or they're upset, they punch things that are always going to win, right? A wall, a piece of wood, a Gatorade container, something. Then he fractures something or they sprain something.
Well, frustrations are real. I mean, this is for everybody. I mean, this is people in general are competitive. You don't want to not be competitive. I mean, I can tell you right now, if this goes down as a strikeout, Logan will follow suit. Again, the one guy I think on the whole Pharaohs team you want to keep quiet is Logan, because he's the one guy that can beat you.
Oh, that is so gross. But 57, Purdy got.
That's all right. Again, both these guys kind of live in that 56 to 58 range, so every once in a while they're going to throw one hot, and
he's got that little no-look side piece, Logan.
Well, and because he throws it from that angle and he's able to control the arm speed, that ball looks hot and it's just not.
Here's Dalby. Run some numbers on Dalby for me, Tanik. What's he looking like this year offensively? I feel like we don't talk about him enough on offense. Is he just putting up mediocre numbers?
Honestly, I didn't look because, I never know his schedule. Not that it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I never look at what he puts up because I can't tell if he's here or not. Yeah, 241.
Yeah.
But that's but literally that's the Lightning in a nutshell. This is a team that's winning games by pitching and defense. They haven't won games in slugfest. Yes, they've scored a lot of runs, but most of their stuff has been, a death of 1,000 cuts, or they've been able to walk guys out and get a bunch of walks and then get that key single or key double.
Here's what I think with Dalby. I think his arms are just sore from carrying so many tournament trophies.
Probably. I think he's got like
Around.
tendonitis from his elbow.
Trophyitis.
Trophy elbow. 3-1. And that's gone. And so if Barden doesn't come in and just stays on the fence, I think he can catch that.
What you're not talking about is the Logan-Bruce matchup right there. Remember, Bruce was very upset at Logan for waving one of his players goodbye, and Bruce immediately comes back and attacks Logan.
Yeah, well, again, but, I mean, so they're able to do a celebration on home runs. You're able to bat flip. You're able to do all those things, but a pitcher can't do things to you. I think that's a little short-sighted on both parts.
Do you think Juice got his name because it rhymes with Bruce, or do you think it's because he's got that 4-foot shoulder wingspan and he might,
Might be both. It just fits.
might be taking a little powder there.
A little powder, maybe a little protein.
Good pitch by Logan. Evens up the count. 2-2.
Get a picture of Barden in right field.
God.
Like he's leaning up against the fence.
Hanging out.
Another good pitch by Logan.
Right side. That's probably going to go.
That's gone.
Back to back jobs.
There you
Oppo
go.
Boppos.
Nobody cares.
Is it?
Oh, it has to be 2 home runs. It
Yeah,
wasn't one. Yeah. You need 2 home runs, Bruce. Bruce needed 2 home runs to get to 50. And I don't think he has 2 home runs. I think he's got 1.
Lightning extending that lead.
There's another one. Barden going to get there? No, as he loses a shoe.
I think he's got a little bit of bird in him.
Not a little bit. It's a lot.
There's a lot of bird in Barton.
Yeah.
I feel like out there, a pizza's going to come at any moment.
So Bruce, that home run gives him 49 in his career, not 50. I think he was looking at a playoff, adding the home run for the playoff. But yeah, he's got 49. One more, he'll be at 50. That's 21 players in career. The ball is going to come back to Leonard, and he scoops it, corrals it. Good play by Leonard there. And they get out of the inning. A couple solos, so still got a ball game here, 6-3.
Yeah, solos happen, and you give them up to a couple of the best players in the league. So that happens. Let's see if Purdy could shut them down here. It's going to really, really demoralize the Pharaohs.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
What are you?
He has to hit 2. He's only hit 1. Huh? Like, I'm trying to tell you, I got it right here. Home runs in the playoffs don't count. They do, but you have to hit 2, not 1, 2. But I don't like I wish the Pharaohs here. I mean, again, Barden walked out. I wouldn't be using my Christie innings against. I would separate emotion here, and you know what I mean. Separate it, and
I mean, they were only down 1 at that point.
but he got out of the inning.
Yeah,
I would have gone to Leonard. I would have gone to somebody else to try and keep it close instead of using innings.
Here we go. Purdy back on the mound. Logan cut. No good.
Little speed, little 58 there. The bat flip on this one might bring down a satellite if he hits a home run. Oh, big swing and a miss.
Purdy's just good at locating, good at changing speeds.
Mm-hmm. He's the best strikeout pitcher in league history. Strikeouts per inning. And these guys are not even set in the box. They're not asking for time, and he's pitching. They're swinging at it. Oop. The Matrix down the left field line. Let's see if Zoe can put a charge into one. There's a little bloop, but Jaden Trout right there.
Yeah, bloops aren't going to do it. Beautiful day for whiffs, huh?
Oh, it's great. I mean, the wind, still got a little bit of wind, but for the first time, the wind's not blowing straight in or straight out. We got a little crosswind, and it's gentle. So, I mean, if you hit the ball up in the air, the right side, it's going to go. Another good swing.
Good day for lefties.
We have a couple of them today. I'm very excited about it.
Tanek's got to be excited as well.
We'll just get Tanek out a couple of times.
You know, I came out here the other day. He was seeing the ball real well.
And Purdy walks out. That's a huge walk.
Do you think there will be a time when Adam Tanek wins an MVP? Do you think his window is dwindling?
Well, when we first seasons 1 and 2, seasons 1 and 2, yes, he was one of the premier players. But
I'm talking nowadays, though.
You know, he's got to put numbers up like he's putting up now, and do it the whole year. He can't just put them up the first 5 weeks. He needs to be at the top of, you know, in the top 5 in ERA. He's going to score a lot of runs. I don't know if he's going to have a lot of runs batted in because of where he bats in that lineup. He bats at the top, but if he hits 375 or 380 and gets to 15 home runs and, you know, gets a handful of RBIs, because he's going to score a lot of runs at the top of that lineup. I mean, they got 4 guys with over 15 RBIs and 2 guys with over 20. It's just a powerful lineup. Tough spot for Leonard here. Can he get a walk? Because Dalby. Evens the count at 1. He's challenging him. He's like, just throw it over. Cody Rose. There's a bounce at 2 and 2. Gets a piece, fouls it off. Leonard swings under that one. Dalby gets out of the...
Lightning looking good going into the top of the 5th. And Tanek saying the ship has sailed.
You know, but again, he's putting up great numbers in the first third of the season. If he continues those numbers, you know. But again, I think he's one of those guys that literally looks at winning games. I think he wants to be the first repeat champion rather than winning his first MVP. That would be my opinion of the situation. He's got a team to do it. I still think they need to add a pitcher. That's just me.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them try and make a pitcher. They've got a lot of assets. They got some first-round picks. They got the Pharaohs' first-round pick, which could be number 1 overall. You can't tell me you couldn't get... Oh. But you couldn't tell me they couldn't get a quality pitcher from one of these teams that is looking to deal or maybe looking to move up. So now who that pitcher would be or who they could get, I don't know. But I know he's been trying to get on the trade front. He's been trying to be on it for a while. I just think he needs to part with one of those first-round picks, and he would guarantee he would get the pitcher that he wants. But I don't think he's willing to part with that because I just think the talent is getting so much better that he's looking at it for who could be in this league.
Played by Trask right there.
I mean, I think he's hoping that somebody like Miguel for the 86ers don't win their way in, and he can pick up a Miguel, you know what I mean, and add him to that already potent lineup.
See that Logan off the mound now versus Dalby. And Dalby launches one into orbit, into Tanek's room. He probably heard that one bounce up there. We were just talking about Dalby, and he just annihilated that one.
So now they're going to move right on up, and there they go. They've got a lot of home runs right now this series. They're looking good. They're a confidence team. Once they get a little confidence going, they start to roll here. So
I wonder if Tanek heard that one hit the aluminum roof right there.
I would hope so. I heard it hit from here. He tried to hit it in his window.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we were talking smack about Randy. We just know what he's capable of, and he's been a little bit more quiet of late, but
yeah,
there you go.
I mean, 241, I think even Randy would say that's under his standards.
Danik saying it sounded like a bird flew into his window.
If you have to ask, you're always 2-2. Sound like a bird. So this is another thing. Tyler plays in a league where I don't think hits are at a premium. It's more of a fast pitch league and little get me over, but Zoe's there, and they gets the second out. All right, now you got Tyler Howlett, who's also got a bomb today.
Yeah, you got to watch out right here. Oh, he was reaching. Besides Chad, Tyler's got to be the most talked about number one pick. Right? Wasn't Chad a number one pick or something? Or?
Don't remind me. I could have had Leday. I told everybody we could have had Leday instead of Chad. I could have got Chad in the 5th round because nobody was going to pick him. I didn't know that. I could have got Hicks. Hicks was the number one pick. Hicks should have another guy who should have been on our team. DC and Garcia bring him out when we have a free agent chip. He enters the draft and he gets picked number 1. We had a free agent pick. We could have just had him.
Come on. Really?
Yeah, think about that.
We could have had Leday and Hicks?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's what I get. That's what I get for peer pressure. Oh, big pitch. Good swing.
Now look at us, Brad.
Yeah.
Fighting for our lives.
Well, that's okay. Who has more fun than us?
Nobody.
Exactly. So now we go to the bottom of the 5th.
When I used to be on the Sand Vipers, I used to be on blood pressure medication.
Not today. We don't have those worries.
No,
we don't have those
we're toned
worries.
down now.
Do we want to win? Yes.
Of course we want to win.
But I'm not losing any sleep.
No. You just want to play well because Wiffle's fun,
Yeah.
right?
You play well and lose. You get beat. That's fine. Yeah. It's like taking Sam Bowie over Jordan. Yeah, thanks. That's pretty much it. That was
So it could have been Billy, Casey, Sansone, Leday, Hicks.
Stevenson. Stevenson still would have been on the team. We'd have.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm for Klimt.
For Klumped?
Whatever.
All right. Parker Trask, top of the order here. This is where they got to do some damage. They got to cut into this lead. But now you got, again, one of the better pitchers historically. Randy kind of gets the job done in, day out.
You know, it was funny. Not funny. It was a very emotional time for this player. The other day, I watched a college player get traded mid-inning, and he got called up to the pros.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of when Sparkles traded Runnels mid-series.
Yeah, that was...
Runnels still has to have nightmares. I mean, I don't know if he's having... Is he having nightmares or is he celebrating in his dreams
He's
now?
celebrating. He's got
But I mean, during that time, it was very traumatic. Runnels was new. He's like, this league's cool. And then he get, the spotlight's on him.
He's got the thing that Chad wants more than anything. He's got a championship. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, having a chip is a big deal.
Yeah, that's a good poll. Will this be the first season we have a repeat champion? Or will we have another new champion?
Well, the day is immediately going to say repeat champion.
I know. That's the day.
Like, he's already typing. When it's like hot topics like that, he chimes in. And that's going to be a walk by Dalby.
And now you've got the guy who can put a charge into one. So what this does here is, if he gets a hit here, it will, especially if it's a home run, the way that it'll work out is he will have a chance to bat if they get somebody on base in the 6th to win the game, if they hold them where they're at. So this could be a huge point in the series, the game, the season.
Right side, that should drop. It might even go, and it does. 2-run bomb, right side. That was just a huge, huge home run out of Logan Christie.
Yeah, so Logan Christie, these two right here so basically what that does is 2 outs. So if they need to get somebody else on base, but he will get a chance to bat in the 6th. And he rode the wind there. Lefties are going to have a feast today.
Oh, man.
Tanik, I know he's drooling. He might have to, stay up there a little longer. Wind's blowing straight out to right.
And that's what, listen, the righties have had their time.
Yes.
Right?
Lefties
It's the lefties need to catch up now.
Yeah, lefties need a
So
week.
there's nothing wrong with that.
And we have no Sansone.
Could you
tonight.
imagine if wind was blowing out for lefties like it would be for righties, how many home runs Tannick would have?
Yeah, Tannick. I mean,
Garcia, Sansone,
J-Dub. I mean, just pick them.
Leday.
Yeah, those guys got to be.
Who else is a good lefty out there?
No. There we go. So there
Runnels, he's a switch hitter.
Repeat champion. Yes, Cajuns. Yes, Vipers. Yes, Faders. No, the Lightning. No, the Legends. My scary pick was the Bombers. I thought the Bombers had the chance to win. They looked so good at the end of the season. But I mean, again, this is one of those where you look at the season and you go, "Oh, the Cajuns win too." You wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
If the Bombers win, you wouldn't be surprised. So I don't think there's any surprises. Now these bottom 3 teams, there'd be some surprises. One's Pharaohs, Night Owls. Not that their season's over, but unless one of these guys get on a win streak, 4 or 5, 6 in a row, kind of get that record back into something.
If we have a full squad, our main people, the Legends are right there, I feel.
I think we're a playoff team every year if we have our pitching has been great, our defense has been good, but again, for us it's attendance and weekends are no better than weekdays. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, I like what we got going on right now. We're right in the middle of it. We've still got some tough games to go, but we also got some games like we get to play the Night Owls still.
This is a
Bombers.
tough 3-series stretch for the Legends. It went Lightning, Vipers, Vaders.
Yep.
That's a 9-game set.
Big screwball there. That was a big, nasty screwball that looked beautiful, and he threw that for a strike.
A lot of people like the Vipers taking it this year.
Yeah, again, I can see we got a handful of guys for sure.
You know what that tells me? That's American mindset. People love offense,
Yeah.
is what it is.
Chicks dig the long ball.
But the truth of the matter is, defense and pitching wins games.
Yeah.
And the Vipers are just not quite there as far as like a Cajun squad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or a Lightning squad. But you better get them out. Otherwise, it's 7-0 real quick.
Well, they've added Manziel in the middle. I mean, again, their lineup has gotten better every week, and some people's lineups have not gotten better every week, and they have so much pitching, it's ridiculous. So they get out of it. Now the Pharaohs have a chance to steal this first game.
And they're pumped up. Look at the energy coming out of those Pharaohs. If I'm the Lightning, I got to tell you, Brad, I feel like there's a shift in everything right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Pharaohs take this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised again. I mean, if they get 2 guys on, that means a guarantee. If they have 2 guys on in this inning, Logan Christie will bat again, and that could be like they could walk it off. And they got more than one. So this is the biggest at bat right here. If they can get Leonard on base and roll that lineup over, it brings up their entire powerful portion of their lineup. Parker Trask, Logan Christie, Seth Pardon. These guys all have power, and one swing can tie it up, one swing can take the lead.
Leonard base hit his last at bat, sparked that big inning. Let's see what he could do right here. Takes it into the pan at 58, ball number 1.
Well, I think he's going to be there standing to take a walk. He's looking to get a walk here. Good hold there. .47 in the pan.
Not a bad take. Because after Dalby, I guess they got Tyler, so. 2-2 count. That's a good pitch. Leonard under it. Strikeout number 1 of this inning.
That's okay. That's okay. They still have they're still where they want to be. Top of their order, 1 out, and they got all their power coming. Parker Trask, don't throw him and get me over. He too can hit a bomb without even thinking about it. Now, see, here's the $64,000 question. Dalby walks out. Do they go to Tyler? And there's a base hit. Is that going to get to the wall? Nope. Joey keeps it off the wall. Great play. Base hit.
Wow. Setting up for some drama here at the field.
Anything in the air to the right side is going to go out.
Oh, good pitch. And the dreaded dribbler. He's just going to go back home as
Yeah.
Logan Christie up to bat, runner on.
So 2 outs. Logan's up. Has a chance to tie this game. So they're already talking about it. The ball gets hit to me. I'm throwing it to you to stop the runner from scoring.
50 forward into the turf. Oh, for sure. If Logan hits a home run right here.
Anything in the air to the right side is going to go out.
Good pitch, but that's going to be hot.
Good take. Good take.
And then, you know what? If Logan gets on here, Zoe's up.
Yeah.
And he's a very, very scary batter.
Fast again.
You think he's walking Logan here?
Yes, I would.
I think I would too.
You set the base up and you set the easy ground ball, and Zoe has yet to prove that he can hit Dalby.
I think Logan's taking a cut right here unless it's just way out. And that's going to do it for Dalby and Tyler Hallett coming in. Good drama. One swing from Zoe could win this game for the Pharaohs.
So here's another guy who comes in, but this is what I mean. No Spurrier, the defense is still going to be good, but you take him out of center, the defense changes everything. And he hasn't pitched in. I mean, he might have done some warm up BP an hour ago, so he's looking at, hey, do I, But Zoe, again, Zoe's one of those guys, he can run into one. And if he just hits one in the air with enough juice on it, it might carry out because the wind, it'll ride the wind and get out. But this is a managerial play here. Tyler's just going to groove a couple and see if he can hit it. Pull hitter into the wind. Shouldn't matter.
A lot of intensity down here at the field. Very quiet. I'm going to stand up for this one, Brad.
Uh-oh. There you go. Get his little stand up
There you go. You don't want to get a shot of that. You're right in your living room.
on the big screen.
Oh, that's his pitch, too.
He tried, just missed, just a little out front.
Right now I'm going 58 high and tight. Catches the corner.
59, a little fast. Looked hot. Again, Zoe's got a lot of at bats, so another one outside, 56. And there's a hard-fought win there. As the Lightning take the first game in the series, they use a lot of Purdy innings. But this Pharaohs team has got power. It's a scary game for these guys. So again, a good series win. We'll catch you back for game 2 in 3 minutes.
And that's a deep drive. Brandon Gregg! Oh! Taylor Briner! Brandon Gregg, what a catch and play!
There's 9 games total. Damn. Okay. And we got a home run for the Bombers.
Oh, wow. Murph grabs that like a boss.
Like that, where's the hole? Like I thought I had that the whole way.
Oh! Sansone just smoked it off Buck Burner's mouth.
Looking really good as Gio unloads on that. And we were saying that the winds are kind of, slightly going out there.
That was a ugly looking swing. The bat must have broke there from Murphy. Looks like he's gonna go get a new one. Let's take another look at this.
Oh, man, that might be the furthest PLW home run
at this field. Holy cow.
And then Hicks flew out.
Oh, that's a deep fly ball. That might go over.
Oh!
It's a fan, I think.
Really found his stroke here tonight, and he just smoked that ball. That
Left side. Oh, GK with another amazing play. Wow.
Day gets under that one. That's going to be a tricky play, but Eder
What a
lays
catch.
out with a big play.
hit this pitch, but
And that's ripped by Corral. Manny Patricus, one-handed diving catch, a highlight play.
get the save, and we're good to go.
J-Dub, mammoth shot to the container.
Do not lay one in. And Jake Purdy, deep drive, right field. Purdy with the bomb to tie it up. Deep drive, Howland, backflip, gone! Home run, Tyler Howland, 7-6, Lightning, and they strike again on Tom Gannon.
Surfboard out there, waxing it up. She's ready to go, and that goes off J-Dubs.
Ripped by Dolby. Home run to tie it up. The Lightning have tied it up. And Randy Dolby wins the matchup between him and Gannon. Oh,
Tie
my
game.
goodness. Tie ball game.
Oh, he hit it off Tanner.
Oh my God! TK Rabbit! He did it! Walk-off home run!
If you're watching that little break segment, with like 20 seconds left, Runnels is calling a Dolby home run. And he's screaming like a little girl, right? I think that should be an alarm clock setting.
Well, problem is when, as you get older, when you start screaming, sometimes you do your voice like you lose the pitch.
Yeah.
But, that first game, Lightning showed their championship medal using their brains. They pitched around some difficulty. Tyler Halley comes in, gets the save. I think Purdy's going to get the win there. And they were smart. They walked the only guy that they could beat him at the time, walking around Christie, and they got Zoe out. So it was a good managerial move, good team win. But the Pharaohs showed fight that I haven't seen since week 2, and that was what I wanted to see.
Look at Staggs taking care of Dolby.
His second career start, so his first career start was part of their combined no-hitter because he started, but then he had to go back to California. So he literally started, pitched 1 inning, and Barden came in and threw a no-hitter.
That's amazing.
Now you got Bruce the Juice. One more home run, and he will have 50 career. He hit his 49th last game, powered out to right. Him and Hallett went back-to-back to kind of stretch that lead a little bit there.
They needed it too. Good pitch by Staggs right there. He's been, when I was having some BP with him, he was doing that. Couldn't quite get it under that 55 range, but if he can, it reminds me a lot of that Logan drop pitch right there too.
Yeah, so the league he plays in is a 72-mile-an-hour medium pitch. And there's Bruce with another hit. So he needed 6 to get to 250. That gives him 3. If he continues on this pace, he might get to 250 in this series.
Yeah, when you play a long time, you start forgetting like how many at bats you've taken and how many hits you've had. And I can't imagine being like a 300+ batting average type guy. Just how many hits accumulate after 4, 5, 6 seasons.
Yeah. Just misses outside. Another dangerous hitter. Tyler Hallett went oppo-boppo, and he hit a home run backing up. Go back-to-back. But he's got power to all fields. I don't think this win's affecting him at all.
I wonder if there's ever going to be a time where, like, say somebody, you're just like team so good that Jake Purdy is on the bench offensively. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's just a pitcher.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams that have that. But there's a lot of teams that are, trying to get there. I mean, you've got a handful of teams that if their entire 12-man or 11-person roster show up, some of the guys that are on the getting at bats every week, they wouldn't get at bats.
Yeah, I mean, you'd get at bats only to qualify for playoffs.
Yeah, that's it.
3-1 count. Runners on first and second early. And that's going to be
50 right down the pipe.
full count for Trout.
See if the... Oh, he gets him on a
Spinner.
little spinner.
That should do it.
That should do it. And that's the triple play, the double play, the easy way, 3-2. They were talking about that the whole way, and they get out of that inning with no damage. And the team with the momentum here, even though they lost the first game, I like the Pharaohs are neck and neck right now. They're playing well.
Yeah, if you were going to take like a telemeter, energy meter, right now the Pharaohs dugout is a lot higher than the Lightning's dugout, even though they took game number 1.
But again, the Lightning are playing for a championship. This is just another game in 54. They got to 11-5. They're looking to get another win here, and keep that lead pack, because the Vaders, and if you miss Series 1, the Vaders got a sweep against the Night Owls. They go to 15-3.
Jeez.
They've won 13 in a row, trying to get our Legends record of 14 in a row. But they play us next week. We should be full Monty. Everybody should be here.
Then we're okay.
Yeah.
You were talking about, is this probably the most wins up top that we've seen?
That's gone. That's deep, and that's never coming back. That's in the truck as well. See ya, Parker Trask, first pitch, home run.
That was very, very far.
Yeah, I think this is we've had some guys that run. Some of these teams are running away and high, and I think the win record, and Kenneth can correct me on this, or maybe one of the guys in the dungeon. I want to say it was the best winning percentage was the ones in season 3 when they went like 42-12 or something like something ridiculous like that. There's another little bop, and that's going to drop, and there's 2 hits and 2 pitches for the Pharaohs.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm looking at really is, Vaders, Vipers, Lightning, Cajuns, those are your squads. It's going to come down to like Bombers, Legends, Snappers.
Playing for one spot.
Playing for a spot, but also just taking away some of those wins from those top spots, right? Like you were talking about, or I forget who was talking about earlier, you catch that one win here and there against one of those better teams, it really changes things up.
There's 3 hits in a row off of Dalby. And here are the Pharaohs, first and third, and I don't think that's going to be in time. First and third.
Wow, the ones were 33-9.
Yeah, so that was 33-9. Yeah, Cajuns had another series. Yeah, the best winning percentage ever was the ones, I believe.
So the Cajuns had the best winning percentage in season 4, but they didn't win it.
I think it's season 5. He's got to be talking season 5.
Right?
Has to be season 5. Season 4 was...
Who won it? The ones in season 4, right?
No. Season 4 was...
It went...
Vaders won season 4.
Oh, see, because it went what? The championships went what?
Sand Vipers?
No, they won like season 3.
Oh, no, Snappers?
Ones.
Sand Vipers.
Vaders.
Cajuns.
Cage.
Yeah, the Vaders said that's a high fly ball. That's going to be tough. Oh, Tyler's there.
Oh, and it touches the wall. Did it touch the wall?
Yeah, again, there's Seth Barden not paying attention. Over there talking to an umpire, and there's another run. But you mark that, clip that. You won't get to see that happen very often.
No.
Yeah, season 4, the most parity. I was a big fan of the 2 divisions. I know it cost us as a team because we didn't make the playoffs, but I thought it was an interesting concept, especially if we go to Saturdays only, and it's so hard to get the PCL. Maybe we go to 12 teams, incorporate the 2 best PCL teams, and add those other players from the other 2 teams, have a deeper draft pool, and go to 2 divisions and get 12 teams in. You play 3 series each week.
Yeah.
A couple crossovers here and there, and you can get it done. But, I mean, these guys have figured out Dalby early. And I wonder if it's because he has to slow down what he's not used to.
Of course.
Yeah, so we had some really good teams that had winning percentages way over 70%, pushing 75%. And these guys right now are winning a clips at 81. I mean, we're 1/3 of the way through the season. They've only got 3 losses, so you're talking that they could go 45-9.
Yeah, I mean, some of those top dogs are going to face each other. So, but here's Leonard, right up back at Dalby. Dalby on the ground. Purdy's going to have to launch one. He does, but it hits the turf.
Hits the turf, and there's another run. Now that's playing with confidence. That's what the Lightning need to do. Play with confidence. They still got bats. They're going to score runs. Trying to get that double play to keep it at 2-0, but they turf it, and they'll take the free run. And now you've rolled the lineup over, and Parker Trask, who saw one pitch, has already hit a bomb in this inning.
He was excited.
Yeah, he was excited. I don't know what flew harder, the bat or the ball.
Said, give me another bat.
Says too slippery. Yeah, that was moving.
That's, when people are like, why do you wear batting gloves? That's why.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and so Dobby's gotten away from just laying it in there. He's being competitive now.
Yeah, 3-0.
He hit that one into the dugout. That might have went out the other side.
What you're hoping for the Pharaohs is to maintain just a little bit of a lead and then get Logan back in there with like 2 or 3, maybe 3 innings left. Foul ball right side.
Good battle here. Good battle here. It's hard to throw. I mean, as a pitcher, and especially in this win, no matter how good you are, how many times you've done it, to throw multiple strikes over and over again is really hard.
This one's going to come back.
And Dalby battles the win there.
Gives up 3, a solo shot to Parker, a couple hits here and there. It's 3-0 Pharaohs. They were looking pretty good, as we mentioned. Though they lost game number 1, the energy, momentum was all them at the end of it, and it's crossed over to the beginning of game 2.
So, again, they rely on power. They got out early. They got out of the inning early. I really like the Pharaohs team when they show up with enough people because they have enough mojo, they have enough enthusiasm, enough athleticism to compete with anybody. Their problem has been attendance. They've had 5 people, 6 people. Even today, they picked up PCL emergency player Leonard Quinville, and he's done his part. He's played a solid outfield, and he's rolled that lineup over a couple times.
Yeah. Right now it's up to Stags to get – you don't want to get the Lightning back in this game. Try to put a donut on them and just continue what you were doing last inning.
If he can get in the dugout with still a 3-0 lead, I wouldn't be surprised to see them go to Logan. But at the end of the day, Logan needs to be in the outfield because he's their best outfielder.
Here's Tim Riley taking ball number 2. Ball 3.
Tim's going to have a red light here.
Yeah.
Smart veteran play there. Make him throw me a strike. Because if he does try to just throw me a get me over, Tim puts a charge into one, and all of a sudden the Lightning are pumped up. But now they're going to go to Seth, so that walked out. This combination threw a no-hitter before, so let's see if they can do that again.
And Barden not too shabby in game 1.
He needs that extra pitch. He's got 2 good pitches. He needs a third pitch because these guys have all seen. Everybody at this level has seen a slider. It doesn't matter how good or how sharp it is. Everybody's seen one.
Here's Purdy, a little quiet.
Swing at the first one.
Yeah, that's an inside cut. That was going to be a jam job, too. And he's going to look at 55, double nickels down the pipe, walks back to the dugout.
That's the other thing about Barton is, look, it's a flick of the wrist, and it's 55, and it's got a nice movement on it, and he works fast. I mean, I'd almost slow him down. Back out, give yourself a little time. 52 in the pan. He's just going to throw strikes.
Well, I mean, we faced these guys, and when I was facing Barton, his 52, 53 looks 56. And you can see that Dalby took that one, but he deposits a 2-run shot way out there this time.
Yeah, so you can't show Dalby the same pitch over and over again. I think that one might have been a little straighter. And Dalby was looking for it and just does what he does. He's got so much leverage.
Man,
and that's why they bring him.
back.
But here's the thing. They still have the lead.
Yeah.
Play with the lead. You have the lead. Keep your head up. You still get the hit. So Bruce He got 3 hits. He's 3 hits away from 250. He's at 247.
And 1 home run shy of 50.
40,
right?
Yep. There's another hit up the middle.
But that's really his game, what he just did right there. It's up the middle or right side.
Yep. And they've taken away the right side from him. They're making him change. Big swing. Can they get a ground ball, turn a double play here? Works the count, 1 and 2. 2 and 2 up and in. Seth works so fast. If you try to take a drink of water, you might miss something. If the field was 7 feet wider, it might have been a home run. Good swing on that. Still 2s. Ground ball, fair ball, and that gets to the wall. That's a double. That's going to score a run, and we got a tie game.
Yeah, Lightning putting some voltage on these wiffle balls right now. Good call by Mac Tavano over there. He's got to be careful. That sun pounding down on that bald head right there.
As a bald guy, I don't not have sunscreen, so hopefully he's indulged. So now they got a tie ball game. There's nothing. Again, there's no damage here. You're still in this game. Now you got Jaden Trout, man in scoring position. Just missed up and in, 56. Oh, there's a walk. Again, not a terrible thing. It sets up the 3-2. I'd like to see him not have walked Jaden Trout, but I mean, again, 3-2. Tim's a pull hitter. He's got to throw a strike, and he does, 54. So now Timmy's got to swing. They can get something on the ground here. They can get 3-2 and get back in this dugout.
Riley, that's far. Leonard right there. Basket glove catch.
So there we go. Now we got all he needs is a ground ball here. Got Jake Purdy up. Gets a ground. If they can get a ground ball here, get out of the inning. 3-3. They go to the bottom of the second. They're still feel real good. And that ball's high.
Is it going to go? Does it have enough?
Nope.
Logan,
Oh,
right
what
there.
a catch. It doesn't. I could tell Logan had a piece of it because he was looking for the fence and he was like waiting for that ball to come to him. So 3-3. We go to the bottom of the second, and this game is like this is going to be for the faint at heart. Literally, I think this one's going to be the first one at 10.
Think so, huh?
Yeah.
How's the wind today? It's spiraling, sometimes in, sometimes out, but it's not big.
It's not
right?
big.
But if you catch it on that right time when you hit it, like Purdy, if he would have caught a little bit more when it was blown out, obviously it would have went further. But that was help for the Pharaohs as it was blowing in a tiny, tiny bit, but not hurricane force like we were seeing last week.
No, this has probably been the best weather we've had. One of the weekends with the best weather. I want to say a couple Saturdays ago it was really nice. Though the Sunday might not so much. But you hit a ball to center, it's going to blow out to right, and if you hit it to right, you got a good chance. Up in the wind, something that would be 10 feet short of the fence, that's probably going to be gone. Lefties should have a field day today, or just guys that go opposite field, or get balls up into the wind. Seth Barden. One pitch, one out.
Yeah, you can't ask for better than that.
We pitchers love the dreaded dribbler, and hitters hate it.
Of course.
Because that's the easiest play you're going to get. It's rolling right to you.
I don't know if there's a person in the league that hasn't had a dreaded dribbler.
Oh, it's miserable. I had one this morning in the PCL, and it was like a great pitch. I just topped it, and it rolled. I think it rolled right into his hand. Two big pitches, both up. Dalby's finding it. I think any pitcher, once they figure out what works for them, they can just...
Here's Leday. I guess he hasn't in 5 seasons.
Bullshit. He started off hitting like 200. I know he did it. I'll find a clip, Andrew. There's a drive. That might be just gone. And there's Alonso Valencia putting the Pharaohs back in front.
You know what Leday has done 6 times in a row, though?
What's that?
Strike out.
Oh, yes. I saw that.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I can imagine it. I think I might have done it.
I think it might have been 7 times in a row, actually. It was like, I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Yeah, it's like, oh. And we had those clips. It was a lot. Yeah, he's like, it was a lot.
Like, how did that happen? And he still hit over like 400.
Oh, a little ground ball, flip it to Purdy, plenty of time. Gets the holes right, gets the out, but not before the Pharaohs strike again with the long ball. They take the lead 4-3, going to the top of the third.
When you see players of like Leday's caliber, I mean, listen, sometimes you just have that off little streak. It just happened that he just could not find a bat on ball for 7 times.
Well, it's a little plastic bat and a little plastic ball. And sometimes it doesn't matter what you're doing. It just has a mind of its own. You can be missing it by this much, and it just doesn't work out. So,
but I think what was also mind-bending was, I think that was in season 3? Was he? Yeah.
That was Cajun. I thought it was Cajun, so it might have been
Was it
season 4.
Okay.
But it was, like you said, it was like, will he ever get a hit again?
Here we go. Good game as fans mounting in the bar.
We're up to 90 viewers, too.
I like it.
Randy Dalby with a bomb in his last swing.
We should call that the blonde bar.
Yeah, a lot of blondes. Yep.
Well, I was just thinking because it's not too bright.
Right. Oh, gets him with the up and in pitch.
Yeah, that was kind of the same pitch that was upstairs for him last time.
Yeah, if you're going to miss, you have to miss way up. But there's Randy just sticking the bat out and saying, I'll take the free single. Thank you very much.
Oh, look at the Tannic. He thinks he's lost 7 straight Wiffle Twitch bets.
Well, he's always betting
The underdogs.
the underdogs,
sometimes.
and it's like, come on now. All right.
But 7 times? That's big.
We're going to call you the mush. Adam the mush.
Oh, he must have been furious. I bet there was a couple close calls, too.
That
Bruce
ball's deep.
launches.
That's gone, and that is number 50 for Bruce Huson as he gets
Get
one.
that ball. Give it to Bruce.
That's 50 career home runs for Bruce Huson. And I think that's going to be
And Billy's going to
248.
throw it back.
And there's 248, and they throw it back. And that's Bruce joining. He's another one of the players. I think it's 21 people have had 50 home runs. Yeah, he's the 21st player to reach the 50 home run milestone, and he's 6 hits away from 250 when he started the season. So now he's got a
couple hits more, right?
Two away from 250, and that'll make him the 10th person to reach that.
Good for Juice. You remember last season, he couldn't wait to play, right? I mean, we played that fast pitch at a park, and he just couldn't. He was just refining his game. Came up a little short last season, played a great year. But I feel like he thinks it's this year. It's their time now.
I can see that. I can see they got such a hot start. They're playing well. They've beaten the teams they're supposed to beat. And they're not going to get worse. They're going to get better. So, as Barden answers with a strikeout, we got 1 out here. Going to the top of the third.
I love watching the Pharaohs hanging right now with one of the better ball clubs in the league. Trout takes one outside.
And that just goes to show you how good they can be. I'd like to see him with a full attendance. I'd like to see him with Baxa, Bosnos here. Gage Sarna plays a great left field. And Barden that's his second walk, and he walks out. I would not use another inning here with 2 outs. I would go to Leonard. They've never seen Leonard here. I'd go to Parker Trask maybe, try to save an inning. But, I mean, I think he's looking at we're only down 1. If I can get a double play here.
Tannic, what do you do here? You going Logan? I'd probably go Logan as well. Stay in the game. Yeah, it's going to use an inning, but they're showing that they could score.
Yes.
But also, do you think you're going to see Purdy come in at some point?
If the game is close, absolutely, you're going to see him come in because they're going to rely on the strength of their team right now has been their pitching staff, and it puts Hallett out at center, and he covers as much ground, if not more, than anybody. Just misses with that little flick pitch.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, Tim saying, did I go? Everybody's, yes, you went.
Yeah, I'm with Tanik right there. You got to go for the win right now. This is as close as you're going to get.
One, two. Standing on his hands.
Yeah.
It's a good pitch.
As a hitter, you're so worried about it going top tink inside that you're just willing to take a shot right there.
Yeah. And they got the arms in the middle to roll it up, so they can get a ground ball. And Logan's pretty athletic, so anything hit on the ground, he's going to be able to get it and make a good throw to Parker, who's got a cannon at short, so they could turn it.
It's going to be a 3-2 count. Big pitch coming right here.
But he's just going to throw it, get me over, and make Timmy hit it. If Timmy hits it, it could go out. Good walk.
Oh, man.
Another good walk.
Got Purdy up. I don't know. Has Purdy got a hit today?
I think so. I think he was part of the big inning that they had in game one. But now you set up 3-2 again. Easy double play.
He was taken all the way right there.
Yeah. Three to two. Oh.
Goes to the second base that time. Is it going to be in time?
And they get him. So Tyler has a cannon at second base. He plays in a fast pitch league, so gets 2 outs. That's a good use of the inning here, and it keeps the Pharaohs within contact, 5-4.
It's exactly what you wanted as Logan brought himself in, got the double play. Dalby was up next. Wow, that could have been something special for the Lightning right there, but the Pharaohs take care of that as they're going to get up to bat and try to put some pressure on the Lightning here.
Yes, and again, their lineup has 1 through 5. There is their team. They got Leonard, but Leonard's been getting effective on base rolling that lineup over. But I think everybody in their lineup has hit a home run, except for is it Dustin Staggs. He hasn't hit a home run, but he's put the ball in play a couple times. But everybody else, 4 guys in that team have hit a home run today. So the power is throughout the lineup. They get a guy on base, they can hit 2-run bombs.
Keeping Dalby in the game right here.
Yeah, got to use his innings. You want to use, with no Spurrier, you want to use 18 innings between Dalby and Purdy.
And Chad uses his wiffle ball points to get Dalby first-class flight. So he's coming here.
On Spirit?
Yeah, he's coming here to play. You got to use the innings. And here is
Leonard.
And Tanik saying Dustin Staggs is a young Stein. He's, takes a cut right there, and that's going to be a strikeout. They got the young Stein.
So now we got home run to lead off the game. Parker Trask. Just another good athlete playing on this team.
Oh, man.
Ground ball. And that gets under Purdy, who was kind of cheating. He would lean one way and got caught him.
Brings up Barden.
This is danger zone right here. These 2 guys, Barden and Christie, if they come up, they're danger zone.
You know who Barden reminds me of?
Who's that?
Hutt.
Yeah,
He's got the same kind of Hutt stance and almost kind of like a slouchy style.
He's relying on his hands. He knows he's got fast enough hands. You're not going to throw it by him. Guy who played baseball, I want to say high school, junior high, like 85 miles an hour with movement's not an issue for him. But 44, knuckleball. See if Dalby can work a little magic here. Throws another knuckleball. He's almost going a complete knuckleball here.
Oh,
55.
Gross.
That was sick. Such a good pitch by Randy there. Such a good pitch. But now you got Logan Christie. Bless you.
I had to take the headset off for that one. Here's Logan. Ball on the turf.
Again, here's a guy who can get another lead change here. 1 swing. One good swing is all it takes.
And that's a good
There
pitch
it is,
to
and
hit
that's
it.
gone. That's not coming back. It doesn't matter how tall you are. And there's another lead change, and here are the Pharaohs fighting back again.
I'm telling you, I mean, obviously things happen.
And that is number 100 for Logan Christie. That is 100 hits for Logan Christie.
I'm feeling like they're seeing Dalby, and I know that you want him to come out here and pitch, but the game's too close for me. I need Purdy out there, I think.
I think you're good right now.
Yeah.
You've started an inning with him. There's only 2 out. You don't want to use a whole inning for 1 out. I don't think you want to do that here. And again, the Lightning bats are not cold right now. They're hitting well, so rely on your offense and just know that it gets later in the game. Christie's not going to get that pitch.
Yeah.
They're going to walk him.
Here's Zoe. He's hit a home run this game as well. Inside, 1 or 2.
Somebody said, what a mistake pitch, yeah?
That's in Logan's wheelhouse. He loves that pitch. But listen, easier said than done.
Yeah. You're trying to throw a strike there with 2 outs. You got a 1-run lead. Now you're down by 1.
I mean, it's hard enough to hit strikes, and to locate it each time it's wiffle ball.
Yeah. But Chad's put a jersey on. He's gotten out of the coach's garb, and he's put a jersey on. So I think he might try and go and save some innings here, especially if they get down or Dalby walks out here. Because Purdy did use a lot of innings in that first game. I think he used 5. I think he appeared in 5. Might not have been 4, but he definitely pitched at least 4. They get out of that inning. Minimal damage.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. They have 3 innings to go, and they're not going to sit at 5.
No.
But I don't know if the Pharaohs are going to stay at 6.
I don't think they are. I think both teams are seeing the ball well. It's been, like I said, the weather today is really good for wiffle ball. If you make a good swing and you get it up in the air, you're going to get rewarded. And the pitchers aren't fighting too much of a wind challenge in pitching, and neither are the fielders. Outfielders, yes, some of those balls that are really high, but once you've played 1 or 2 of them, just stay to the left of it and let it blow right to you.
Let's give a big shout out to our stream team right now. Brandon, let's get a shot of Mark Tavano, third base side, doing work.
Yeah, he's working all right. He's on his phone.
First base side, Trevor Bauer, last year's MVP. He's doing things behind the old Lumberjacks right there. Down below, the Cajun Corral.
No, we got 2 Cajuns down there. Look at those
They're
guys.
probably trying to sign people right now.
They're making a deal,
Yeah,
or they're
something's
looking at
going down.
or they're looking at a team chat, waiting for Spencer Barrick to send something. And then you got a legend takeover in the booth.
That's right. Brendan Height is over there on Skycam. Our skipper, Brad Ogden, old Trenchy sitting here.
So they go to Parker Trask. Now this is a guy who's completely different arm angles from what you've seen before. A little 3/4 arm angle, a little bit different look. See if he can mix in some strikes and be effective and buy a couple innings here.
All I ever see in the chat, it's so difficult to be down in the dungeon. You guys, they're on their
They got air conditioning.
There's sports betting. They're chatting, making trades. I went down. There's a coffee machine down there, maybe a vending machine.
There's air conditioning. Big pitch here. He turfs it. He walked. So Logan trying to buy innings. He's trying to find anybody. And I really think that you've got Leonard. Leonard is a pitcher who throws strikes. Now, does he maybe throw too many for this level? Maybe, but you can tell him not to be, walking out kills you.
Oh, Bruce was looking to go opposite field right there.
2 more hits, he'll be at 250.
If I'm him, just take the easy way.
I think they should bring Leonard in, let him throw some strikes. Have your defense as good as it can be.
Oh, man. If he walks here, Tyler Hallett, last year's rookie of the year. And that's going to put runners on first and second. You can see Bruce kind of wince, saying, please give me something. But now it's going to be up to Logan Christie, who, how many innings has he pitched, do you think? He's going to have relatively only a couple left by the time Game 3 rolls around.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, they're talking amongst themselves, but you got to. I would again. This is another spot where you got to use Logan. If you can get a ground ball 3-2, you get out. This is a spot to use him. You're winning. Play it like you can't be worried about. Tana said it earlier. You can't worry about winning winning game 3. You're not in game 3. You're in game 2, and you are winning right now. Let's try to win this one.
That's how awesome Logan is as a pitcher.
Yeah, I mentioned it on Thursday night show. He should be getting MVP votes because without him, the Pharaohs literally have probably no wins.
Yeah.
He's been the best pitcher on their team.
I've actually never liked how MVP voting is. It normally goes to like the best records or whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you subtract Logan from the Pharaohs right now, and you have a very difficult task ahead of you for the season.
Well, they'll be looking to be. They'll be in the relegation tournament without him, and they will probably get relegated, and then the Pharaohs will be back in the PCL. Mm-hmm. And you're going to have a handful of guys going, well, I don't want to play. I'm going to declare for the draft. Mm-hmm. And the Pharaohs go away. But he's put this team on his back. And, there's a line drive, and that's going to get out. And that was 5 feet in the air the whole way.
Wow, Tyler really
smoked
reached out and touched one right there.
And that was a home run no matter what. Nobody was going to get to it.
So that opens up sticking with Randy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you keep Randy. What's that? What's that? Huh?
Somebody trying to puff up on you, Brad?
I don't know. I don't know. I
got your back.
I don't know what that was about, but okay.
I'll grab the cane out of your car and we'll put a beat down.
There's up and in. And he goes to 1-1. Another lead change. Lightning surge back ahead. Big swing. Jaden Trout just out in front. Evens the count at 2s. And gets a big strike out there. For 1 out. Tim Riley coming to the plate. We got an 8-6 Lightning surge back ahead with a 3-run bomb by Tyler Hallett. Oh, tries a little step off, didn't work. He'll do that when he's up in the account.
Look at that. Some people are saying, who's puffing up to Brad? You got the whole league behind you, Brad.
I don't worry about things I can't control, so we'll worry about Tim Riley's at bat here. Good swing and a foul ball into the dugout. Logan trying to get his team back in the dugout here. And he gets the second out. Second out, so now we got Jake Purdy up. Looking to roll that lineup over. Keep this offensive train rolling because now you got Dalby on deck. Pharaohs trying to get back in the dugout and see if they can scratch back and keep this game going.
What a great series so far. It looked like the Lightning were just going to blow out the Pharaohs game 1. They come back, make it a game just one swing away from winning it. And they're right here, kind of in the same spot.
Yeah, in the same spot. They're throwing up a fight, and the Lightning are playing like a top team. They're winning the game they should be winning, and they're playing great. They've battled back whatever little adversity they've had, but that was a little dreaded dribbler, and Logan Christie gets out of the inning. But not before Lightning go surge back ahead behind the 3-run bomb by Tyler Hallett, 8-6, and they put Dalby back on the mound, and they're looking to get through this bottom part of the Pharaoh order, and they want to get back in the dugout and see if they can build on their momentum.
Yeah, if the Lightning could do that, it's going to be very difficult for the Pharaohs to fight back, but if the Pharaohs could just get one right here.
Yeah, again, they're always looking to add a run, see if they can keep another run going. I like the fight that they've had today, but the Lightning have been up to the task. Let's see if they can continue to fight and see if the Lightning can continue to be up to the task. That's the beauty of a 3-game series. Like you can go from champ to chump in one swing, and each team has battled back. Let's see if they can keep going. And who do we got up? I think it's Tyler up. Oh, Dustin's up. Okay.
Okay, enough with the Tylers.
I know.
Skaggs.
I keep getting.
Okay, Tanik's getting very, very upset.
There's a drive right at. I want to say it's Joey,
Yeah, Joe Dirt.
but Joey makes another great play. He plays a solid left field. Him being there helps out for sure.
Here's Leonard.
Right down the pipe, takes 55. Bounces it, speeds him up a little bit. Knuckleball, looks like he got a piece, but that's one into the zone, one more. So we have the worst catcher in the world on the first strike and the best catcher in the world on the second strike. Missed with the knuckleball outside. Looks like it goes to 3-2, full count. Dangerous count. Oh, it should be twos. All right, we get it right. Twos. Pitcher and batter knew what was going on. And then he strikes him out.
Just under that one for out.
So here comes the part of the lineup that the Pharaohs want to be in. See if they can strike again here. Pops it up,
Somebody's got to call it.
and Jake Purdy calls it.
Wow.
3 people converge, and they get out of the inning with no damage done. First time we had no runs in an inning from the Pharaohs, excuse me. So
Yeah.
now let's see if the Lightning can tack on here. They need to add on, just because they're not the home team. I'd like to see them add on a couple more runs and see if they can extend this lead a little more.
That ball almost dropped. They did the 3-kneel formation right there. Is that a military move, Brad?
No, but that was rallying to the ball on a ball that could, if it bounces off a hand, I think you got 2 guys there that could make a play. If it, for some reason, if Jake didn't secure the catch, it pops up. Hallett's there, Franklin's there. You could literally fall into one of their hands and maybe save an out there.
Yeah, anytime I'm on defense and there's a flare like that, I always try to run to the player, not in a distracting way, but you just never know. A bobble, a this, a drop, you got to be right there to clean it up just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so now they go to Leonard Quenneville. They're trying to save innings for Purdy. Trying to save innings for Logan Christie. If somehow he can get in the dugout with only a 2-run lead and the Pharaohs could come back, maybe you see Logan again, but I think they're trying to save innings here. All right, they're going to start with top of the order, Randy Dalby.
This has to be advantage, Randy, right here.
So Leonard's going to throw strikes. But Randy's seen it all. There's nothing he can't handle, hasn't seen. Just misses.
Leonard, one of the top pitchers in PCL.
Had
right?
9 consecutive shutout innings this morning. And that's the first pitch, but it's going to taco right at Seth Barden. I think that ball tacoed the whole way out. So now Bruce is 2 hits away, or
One,
no, yeah,
one, right?
I think it's 1 hit away. 1 hit away from 250 career. He's already gotten to the 50 home run plateau. First pitch, and is Barden going to get to that one? 4 steps, and he had to move.
Look at Leonard go. 2 deep drives, but 2 outs.
Now you got Tyler Hallett up. 2 outs. He hit a home run his last at bat.
If Leonard could get 3 of the best hitters out in a row, that'd be a huge accomplishment for him and the Pharaohs.
This is inside. Tried to hit him with a big slider, just hung up. 3-1, I think is green light here.
Of course.
And he never close.
I mean, it's because you remember. It's because we have memories.
Well, so Leonard works quick, but I don't dislike the walk there. But with only Valencia, left to pitch.
Oh, good pitch.
52.
Stays low with it.
That might have been the old unintentional intentional. Ground ball. He keeps it in the middle. Flip it, and they get the out. And Leonard has a clean inning as they go to the bottom of the fifth. Lightning still up 8-6.
Love seeing what's happening out of the Pharaohs this game. Good job from Leonard. But can they produce? But now it goes straight to Purdy, and they're not taking any chances.
Yeah, I think he's the most effective pitcher so far this year. I mean, as far as getting strikeouts, he keeps people off. And you need a strikeout pitcher in this wind.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you definitely go to Purdy here, or do you give Dalby, just see if he gets in any kind of trouble, whether he gives up a single, anything, then go to Purdy?
I think that's a team thing. So basically, does Jake want does he want a clean slate? Does he want to come in clean?
Yeah.
Instead of having guys on base and have to pitch around, not mistakes, but batters on. And that's knowing your team. If Jake's like, no, I prefer a clean inning, then don't use a full inning for less than 3 outs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's knowing your team. And I'm not in their dugout, but I mean, Purdy says I like a clean inning, then you let him pitch here.
Bauer. Oh, man.
There's a little duck fart up the middle as he hits that off the fist. That brings up Logan Christie here.
Wow, here we go. Logan always timely hits. But this should be a double play ball. Bruce with a great snag. Trout's going to have to launch. He does.
Great play.
In time. What a great play by Bruce over there.
Absolutely. Got down on his knees. All he had to do was stop it, trust on Jaden Trout's arm. Gave him a good feed. Jaden had plenty of time to set his feet, get the holes right, and get the out. Big play by Bruce.
You got to remember, Bruce isn't really, his career, he's always been in the outfield.
Oh, there's a little duck fart. Plenty of athleticism, though. Jake's got plenty of time. Oh. Makes it a lot closer than it needed to be, but it's an out is an out. And we go to the top of the sixth. Lightning still up 8-6.
They would love to tack on a couple more, but they did get some of those bigger bats out on the Pharaohs.
Yes. But I think Leonard did the same thing. So they're kind of in the same spot. Now it's about whose bottom can roll this lineup over and extend this lead. Lightning would love to extend, get a couple more runs. And the Pharaohs, on the other hand, would like to get a couple of batters on and get their big bats back up. See if they can try and steal one here.
Yeah, they're almost in the same, like we were just talking, same position as last game. They would love to pull it out right here as Leonard is back on the mound.
Yeah.
Try to give his team a chance to get up there in the bottom of the sixth and give their ball club a win, one in the win column.
Yeah. Again, another win, we could secure the series for the Lightning, and they keep pace with those teams that are at the top of that they're chasing. But here's Tim Riley. Let's see what Tim can do here.
Old Timmy. Oh, man, takes that inside pipe.
So Leonard was a guy I thought he should have been drafted in the top 10. He's pitching pretty well. Who likes the legend hat? Oh, Jamison Steed. Oh, I got plenty of legend hats. I got to fund our little fiasco. Good pitch by Leonard.
You got to love that. Gets him a swing and a miss. But now he's going to have to face Purdy. Yeah, I agree with Tanik. Leonard probably the best pitcher in the draft this year. He's nasty.
And his advantage is that these players haven't seen him. It's not that, again, he has good stuff. It moves a lot, and he's a lot slower than they're used to.
And it's got to feel good. Leonard's like 52 or 54, right?
No, so he's 58.
These guys are a third of his age getting gunned down.
And he was telling me he graduated high school in 1983.
Jesus Christ.
That's might have been his classmate. But they haven't seen Leonard before, and that's his advantage. It's kind of like the advantage that Chad has when he comes in, something you haven't seen before.
That's what's great about this game. You could be pushing 60.
Yep.
and mowing some of the best players in PLW down.
Yep. Absolutely. But Randy Dalby says double down the line as Seth Barden was just
take
holding
that
up the
wiffle
fence.
ball to AARP, Leonard. See if they'll redeem anything for it.
So I think Bruce only needs one hit to get to 250. 250 hits in a career. He'll be the 10th person to reach that milestone. He already hit his 50th home run in league history, to be the 21st person to do that, and he's been hot as all day. Evens count at ones.
That was a good pitch. Oh, it got real quiet down there, Brad.
There's a ground ball, and there it is, number 250.
It's going to put a run.
Yeah, so they had a man at second. So they had a man at second, so the throw into third didn't do anything. You had to throw home there. But that's number 250 for Bruce. Top 10 all time.
Incredible feat by the Juice. Just a wonderful player to have here in PLW. Saved Jim Dodos' life. We've talked about that before. Bruce is a nurse.
Yep. Missed inside. 1 and 2.
And Bruce, a humongous Yankee fan.
I don't think so. There's a little squirt underneath, and that's going to get there. Five on five. So he goes from first to third. It's another hit from Hallett. Let's see if Jaden Trout can add on here. Another run here would be big. That means they'd have to get bases loaded to even tie the game. 10 is a different number. 4 is a lot better than 3.
Oh, that's right. Runnels, he ran into the fence.
Yeah.
Bruce is like a modern-day Mother Teresa.
Jaden a little out front there, 2-2. Again, pitches are a lot slower than these guys are used to.
He struck out the whole, the side, not his 3 batters that he needed to get out.
Yeah, he strikes out the side. But now we go to the bottom of the 6. It's 9-6. Pharaohs need to get 3 runners on against Jake Purdy and this Lightning defense. I think it's a tall task, but it starts with the bottom. These guys at the bottom have to get up. You can't just get up with, one of these 2 guys have got to get on, no double plays, give them a chance. But if Purdy does what he does, it should be a 1-2-3 moving on to game 3.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, this is game number 2 of the Lightning Pharaohs series. The Lightning took game number 1. Pharaohs were right there in the bottom of the 6th, had a chance to win it, and they're kind of just, a little bit further of a reach this game, but not out of it.
No, not out of it. A little bit of fight. But again, at the end of the day, you're going to look up and you're going to go, what happened? Oh, they swept. Okay. Or, they won the first 2. They won the series. That's kind of, I don't think we're asking how. It's kind of like golf. They don't ask how many. Did you win?
Yeah. Quick 3-1 count. Taken all day right here. That's going to be hot.
57, and there's a big walk.
That's a humongous walk. And again, the Pharaohs providing that late game drama. They will not go away.
Yep.
It's like they're resembling their mummified shirts. They're just there forever.
Right? I think it gives them some encouragement. But there's 51 right in the pan. Purdy bounces back. We're getting up early.
That's how you know Nighthawk's been watching. He's like, Purdy's he's running game real fast right now.
Strikeout there. So strikeout is sometimes in the 6 hole, a strikeout is better because you didn't roll over. You didn't give him a quick 2 outs. Parker Trask, see if he can put a charge into one, give these guys a chance here. Jake's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball. And Jake is approaching 600 career strikeouts. He needed 16 to start the day.
He's got to have at least eight or nine.
I don't know if he's going to get there in this game, but he might get there in this series.
I think he's got like, what, 9, 10 by now?
At least 8.
Oh, off speed, deadly.
And he's mixed that in. He's found that. He pitched that a couple times against us, and it was really effective. And then the step off, he also has the step off. Another good pitch. And there it is, and they end it. Purdy shuts him down. Oh, got a piece, he said? Okay. All right, umpires both have a tip. Brendan Height saying yes. We got a bad view from up here. But it finishes off, and Purdy closes the door. Lightning take game 2, 9-6, and they clinch the series 2-1.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
And that's a deep drive. Brandon Gregg! Oh! Taylor Briner! Brandon Gregg, what a catch and play!
There's 9 games total.
Damn. Okay.
And we've got a home run for the Bombers.
Oh, wow. Murph grabs that like a boss.
Where's the hole? I thought I had that the whole way.
Oh! Sansone just smoked it off Buck Burner's mouth.
Looking really good as Gio unloads on that. And we were saying that the winds are kind of, slightly going out there.
That was a ugly looking swing. The bat must have broke there from Murphy. Looks like he's gonna go get a new one. Let's take another look at this.
Oh, man, that might be the furthest PLW home run at this field. Holy cow.
And then Hicks flew out.
Oh, that's a deep fly ball. That might go over. Oh! It's a fan, I think.
Really found his stroke here tonight, and he just smoked that ball. That
Left side. Oh, GK with another amazing play. Wow.
Day gets under that one. That's going to be a tricky play, but Eder
What a
lays
catch.
out with a big play.
hit this pitch, but
And that's ripped by Corral. Manny Patricus, one-handed diving catch, a highlight play.
get the save, and we're good to go.
J-Dub, mammoth shot to the container.
Do not lay one in. Jake Purdy, deep drive, right field. Purdy with the bomb to tie it up. Deep drive, Howland, bat flip, gone! Home run, Tyler Howland, 7-6, Lightning, and they strike again on Tom Gannon.
Surfboard out there, waxing it up. She's ready to go, and that goes off J-Dubs.
Ripped by Dolby here! Home run to tie it up! The Lightning have tied it up! And Randy Dolby wins the matchup between him and Gannon. Oh my goodness, tie ball game!
Oh, he hit it off Tannig.
Oh my God! TK Rabbit! He did it! Walk-off home run!
Welcome back, PLW Nation. The Pharaohs lose another close one there in game number 2. The Lightning take the series. They're up 2-0 with 1 game to go. But before we get started, a very special human out there's birthday.
Okay.
One of our comrades' wives, Chelsea, JT Church's wife, Chelsea. It's her birthday today.
Yep. Happy birthday.
Listen, I'm not opposed to giving a little legend dance for her.
No. I danced at my wedding. I'm done dancing. I can't say that. I danced at Casey's wedding too. So
You're not a good dancer, huh?
I choose not to because I'm afraid somebody might bust out a harpoon and shoot one at me or something. So
That's the reason why he's not here today. No better reason than your wife's birthday, right?
Exactly. As that comes up
Let
in
me
the
tell you
team.
something, though, Brad. You don't think he's going to have his phone every once in a while checking the game?
I know he's checking the game because he texts
course he
us.
does.
He's texting us. Come on. So for sure. So now we got the Lightning have taken 2. They're trying to keep pace with with the Vaders who swept in the first series, these top 3-4 teams, they're trying to run away and hide, make it, hey, the rest of you guys are going to play for that one playoff spot.
Yeah.
And the Lightning, no Jay Spur, but the team has played well. They've met every challenge that the Pharaohs have put up, and the Pharaohs have put up challenges.
How many more innings does Logan have is a big question, because that's going to determine what's going to happen in game number 3 here, I think.
I think he has 5. I hope he planned ahead, which is maybe why they went to Leonard at the end there.
Yeah.
I think he has 5. I hope that they planned ahead. But again, I think it's hard for me to I'm not keeping track of it. As a manager, I keep track of our innings from my team. But the beauty of it is the Lightning have plenty of pitching left. Dalby pitched well. They have Haley is going to come in and probably start game 3. Chad hasn't had to use any innings yet. If they get up or down big, he'll eat up a bunch of innings. And Purdy's come in and been effective. They've done what they need to do. Your ace pitches innings. If he pitches, my opinion, if he pitches 9 innings, you got to get 2 wins.
There are our attendees out there making sure our players are nice and cool and refreshed. Got to love our little top-heavy production out there. And, Tanik's like, I got to go warm up. His warming up is walking down the stairs.
All right, looks like we're getting our wish. Is Jordan Christie on the mound?
Make sure you get your wiffle points in, if you still have any.
So Chad's looking. They're seeing basically how many innings Christie has. I believe he has 6, but he might only have 5 because I know that
he has 6 innings left.
I think so because he pitched only a little bit.
No,
you don't think so? Think 5?
I think he has like 3.
Hey guys. Hey, we need to go. We can figure that out later. It's not going to stop him from pitching this inning. It doesn't matter. It's still going to go. If he's going to pitch 1 inning anyway.
I like what's coming out of you today, Brad.
Well, we're battling sunlight. That's our enemy is sunlight. We only have so much of it, and worrying about if he has 5 innings or 6 innings when he's going to start this inning doesn't really impact the. Multiple people are saying he has 5 innings left.
You have vampire blood in you. The sun is our enemy.
Right. Well, all right. So 5 innings left. So Logan's going to look to pitch 5 innings, and we're starting off with Randy Dalby.
So he's got 5 to go.
But if they can get a lead and he pitches all 5, or have Linder come in and steal an inning,
yeah.
Like you can do that. The problem is he's coming in with so many times with people on base that he's not getting a full 3 outs for each inning.
Mm-hmm.
But he's been effective and he's kept them in games, give him chances. Let's see if he can ride the strength of his arm here as he gets Dalby on the high pitch. Dalby loves to hit that pitch out. A reverse vampire. Yeah, I only like the sun. All right, Bruce Huson, who joined the 250 hit club and the 50 home run club
in one series. That's incredible.
And he joined the 700 foul ball club.
Yeah. He's got 3 saved lives, 250 hits, and 50 home runs. I mean, that's a mark that I don't think anybody's going to be able to get.
And the best socks in PLW. 10K on the Pharaohs here. Sasai going crazy. All right, get those wiffle points in. Just missed away. Don't forget to bet who are you going to get on this game. Looks like we got a pretty close betting right now. I'd like to see Logan just bear down right here. Get a competitive pitch. If he hits it, he hits it. Oh, and that looks like that swing hurt. Bruce has got a little tendonitis in that elbow. Every time he swings, it hurts. So definitely a trooper here. Now you got Tyler Hallett, who hit a laser beam 3-run homer to kind of put the Lightning up for good in game 2. He looks at 52. Can Logan get him out of the top of the first here? Not with that pitch. Pitched up and in. 53. Evens the count at 2s. There's a laser beam, and Parker Trask make a leaping play. And the Pharaohs get them 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first as we go to the bottom of the first. And if I had to guess, it's going to be Tyler on the mound Pitching game 3. Yep, looks like he's strolling out there to the mound. So for the Lightning, it's rinse and repeat. You got Tyler Hallett on the mound, Bruce Houston at third, Jake Purdy, man, in shortstop with the man Jay Spur doing other extracurricular activities. Jaden Trout playing second base. Randy Dalby's out in center field, and it looks like, yep, Joey Franklin in left, patrolling left. And Parker Trask is going to lead off. He started off game 2 with his first pitch he saw. He hit a bomb. He'd much like to do that again.
Yeah, that was a certified bomb.
And he hits it right into Purdy's chest. And Purdy was going to throw it, but he wants same dice. So now you go to Seth Barton. He also has a home run in this series. Just misses down, 1-1. Outside 2-1. 10K on the Pharaohs from Sasai. He's
feeling it.
He's feeling it. He must have only won 200 points off the Lightning in the last betting round. Outside 3-1.
Yeah, this would be a big walk early.
Oh, he swings, bails him out there, 3-1. Is that the thing that helps here? Yeah.
I think I would have just took right there and get him out of the game. And he goes from 3-1, couldn't get close to strikeout.
So these guys strike out the most and they walk the least. That is not a recipe that we want to see. And I think it's because they get 3-1 that they determine that they're going to swing before the pitch is even released.
Do you think they're one of the younger teams?
I think they are the youngest team.
I mean,
other than Zoe. Zoe's,
he's one of us.
He's one of us. He's in his 40s. Most of these guys are in their 20s.
Yeah, they're like one of those pit bulls with the little pink thing hanging out.
Just misses outside. Tracy's got 1 million of them. 56. Oh, that was the Please Be 56 look by Logan Christie, and it was. Works a full count here against Tyler. Tyler kicks and deals. And there's a drive, and that is not coming back. That's up onto the patio.
Oof.
1-0.
Look at Eder trying to get some air time.
That man loves the camera. He's been in the booth more than you last couple weeks.
Yeah.
And the Pharaohs, again, get strike early. 2 outs. But solos, as we know, solos don't hurt.
No, that happens.
Solos happen out here. Now it's a matter of can you string runs together, but the Lightning's bats have not been quiet all day, so I don't look for that to stop in game 3.
Yeah, the Pharaohs are going to have to score 5+ to be in any of these games. So
Yes.
Solo shots for the Lightning is no big deal.
Alonso Valencia also with a home run in this series. A little bloop, and that's going to find grass.
When you're a pitcher and those bloops come in, it's like the worst feeling. It's like you feel like you could have got him out, but this goes right over the shortstop's hands.
Yeah. Good pitch. Again, solos don't hurt. Ground ball here, you get it out. You go back into the dugout, and you see if your bats can find a little thunder here. I don't know, Sasai. If I had to guess, I want to say he has 3 home runs today. Because I know he had one in the first one. Yeah, he's got 3. There's a line drive.
They're going to go 3 right here, see if they get it under, but Dalby could not clean it or field it cleanly twice.
What a stretch, though, by Bruce. Bruce was putting limb on the line with that stretch. So this is a big at bat here. Leonard, can he roll this lineup over? Oh, Alex asked about that. I'm sorry. They're both in red, and you're too far away. I can't see.
What is it?
How many home runs today?
For who? I think he's
Logan.
got 3, right?
Yeah, I think it's 3. But Sasai likes it with his 10,000 points.
Of course. And they're threatening. Leonard, big spot here.
3-1. Throws a good strike there to get to 3-2.
He's got to get a ball in play right here.
And that's the second play on the bat. We had Nick Sansone make a great play on the bat. This one, actually, Jake Purdy scoops up, throws it out easy.
But the Pharaohs do score one off a solo shot from Logan Christie, as they're probably going to see Leonard on the mound, right, for Game 3?
Well, this is the bottom. So Logan started the game, which he had to because they needed a third pitcher to start. But I think they're going to go to Leonard here.
Yeah.
Their defense is a little better. They haven't seen him, and they have a lead at the bottom half of the Lightning lineup, and he was successful the last time. Can he steal an inning here so that Logan can finish the game?
Yeah.
This is where you're using your managerial hat. Put your managerial hat on, and see if he can steal an inning here for his Pharaohs against the Lightning.
For me, Leonard's a certified PLW pitcher.
Yeah.
There's no doubt he belongs on the mound. Hitting, okay, we could work on some things, but I think he truly, truly enjoys being on the mound.
I do too.
Oh, nasty pitch. Great play by Parker.
And he turfs it. Yeah. He turfs it. Great play with the hand, and then turfs it. He had plenty of time. Even though he dove, he still had plenty of time, but nobody's talking to him. So, but it's okay. Now you had Joey. Joey's going to get some at-bats here. I like what he does at the plate. I think he should be getting some more at-bats, but, just the lineup is so deep. There's a drive, and there's nobody at third.
Joey's got a little Harry Potter look in him. I've actually never seen the movies, but I've seen like the covers of
It's just the glasses that do it.
He's got a little Harry Potter in him, but he pulled some magic out of that one.
Yes, he did.
It's Purdy. Leonard trying.
Foul ball. So that was one of those things with a little bit more athletic pitcher. Probably catches that pretty easy.
Yeah.
Do they hold it here with a 1-run lead, or do they try and take turn 2 and get out of the big inning when you're trying to just steal an inning?
Who's up out? Yeah, Dalby's up next. I mean, you know that you have to score. It's not like you're going to win. Oh, what a play by Staggs. Keeps it in. They go 2, and they hold it. Beautiful, beautiful
what a great play.
Wow, Brad.
That's a great play. That's we got to clip that one. That's a play right there that definitely is going to saves a run. He keeps it off the outfield. So he can field it past the line, but it cannot hit past the line. He hit it in the air, hit it back in front of the line. But now you got Randy Dalby. And again, I don't know. It's like Leonard pitches it so much slower than he's used to. Mm-hmm. Is that going to be hurtful? You know what I mean? Because Randy's a great fast pitch player with unlimited speed.
I think I try to put one on the plate, like dump it on the plate.
Like
something like that,
yeah.
But a little bit further and make Randy kind of lean and reach.
Yep. Oh, he was trying to take that right side there. There's no one over there. Two. Oh, good pitch there.
Yeah. Tyler Hallett on deck, I believe.
No, Bruce.
Was it Bruce?
See, he's so far out in front. Any out here would be great. Any out that doesn't score a run is great.
Takes it right there. That's going to load the bases.
So that sets up the 3-2.
That's going to do it for Leonard, no?
No.
Was that just one?
That's just one. Now this is where I would not play Bruce that way, because Bruce can pull the ball because Leonard doesn't throw it hard enough. But because I wish they should keep him there because then they can get the 3-2.
Here we go. Let's see if this plays.
This is the one mistake I think they're making because Bruce he'll take the single. Single can score 2 runs. Because the shortstop dove, there's nobody at third to keep the guy going from first to third.
Huh.
So 2 runs score.
Yeah. Still just 1 out here in the top of the second, Lightning up 2-1 as Tyler Hallett could really blow it open right here. Good pitch by Leonard.
So another case here. You want to try and keep that run at third. So you hold it. I think you hold it here if you get the out. Ground ball. And what Tyler's trying to do is trying to lift. Anything in the air could go out, but it could also get a sack. Dalby 3 steps and he's home. Good pitch by Leonard.
That was a great pitch.
Pitch down. But now it comes on to Jordan. And Jaden had a great series last week against us. Key at bats all day, and he comes up in another key spot here. This can extend. That ball is deep, and that is not coming back. That's into the bar. Kenny Sandywan makes the play. Jaden Trout, 5-1 Lightning.
Yeah, they blow it open right there. Left it out there on outside pan, and Jaden Trout reaches out and touches that one.
Good pitch up and away, especially with 1 strike, and he just gets a piece of it. And, this is where the not having enough innings, you got to try to steal an inning here. But, again, it's still close enough. What a great at-bat, great inning, all with 2 outs. And he couldn't walk out.
Wind's starting to whip just a tiny bit. Good pitch. Misses.
Yeah, going to come in.
Oh, it touches right there. I don't know.
I don't have any. We have no view. We have nothing.
It looked like Leonard knew for sure that it tinked.
We got I'm sure we got a replay of it.
Let's take a look. Down in the dungeon, they're going to take a look at that. But it looks like they've kind of made a decision.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's been heard.
It's been heard, and Joey, to his credit, didn't argue with it. Again, I don't have no angle. I'm not standing up, so no angle at all. But now Tyler, with the benefit of a 5-run inning, goes back out there, and let's see if he can get them back in the dugout and keep that Lightning lineup rolling. 5-run lead, you gotta like it. You gotta like your chances here, just to keep throwing strikes.
I mean, that was a 5-run first, right?
5-run second.
Oh, 5-run second.
Yeah, top of second.
So,
Yep.
like I said, you're going to have to score at least 5 to be balling with these Lightning this series. So, and they're not done.
No, I don't think they're done. Lineup is too good, even with or without Spur. You add Dalby into that, they don't really lose a step there. When both are here, the lineup is even deeper. Off the leg. Kick saving a beauty. Jake Purdy takes 1 step and it hits him in the leg. There's bouncing it to the ever dangerous Seth Barden. Ground ball. Bruce, he wants to throw it, makes a good throw, makes a good play. There's 2 up, 2 down. Logan Christie with a bomb already in this game. That ball's deep, and that's not coming. Ooh, that one's going to hold up.
Dalby right there.
Oh, 3 bases. Hit him in a bad spot. So that one was the tough one. That was the one that was spinning that way, and then the wind also takes it that way. Tough play. Randy Dalby, one of the better. He catches a wiffle ball probably every weekend, so really tough play. See if Zoe can make that hurt, or if Tyler can shut the door. And Joey with the sure hands and left. They get out of that, and we go to the top of the third. Lightning still winning 5-1, trying to get this sweep here.
Jay Spur is we're in messages right now. What?
Sparkles, I got to get his 2 cents in.
But nobody cares. Jay Spur wasn't really happy with his game one performance of his Lightning, saying you're keeping these Pharaohs around.
Yeah.
And he kind of gave him a little dugout talk as he Skyped him or whatever and said, "Listen, let's get rid of these guys, or we're gonna give one back. We're gonna give them one."
Yeah, this is a series. So when you look at the calendar, you're like, oh, it's the Pharaohs. We should win this series. Like that's what their mentality is, especially where they're at in the standings. And the Pharaohs are putting up a fight, and they've answered every bell. So I mean, it's good to have these kind of challenges, especially early in this portion of the season. Not that it doesn't matter yet, but I mean, you're only a week. This is week 6. Like,
I truly believe the Jay Spur trade from the ones to the Lightning
was the change in both franchises.
Just a huge. I mean, the guy's pure athlete. He's a 85 tool player, and the experience, knowledge, the energy that he brings to a team is just you can't. You're born with that.
Yeah, it's like I said, he's perfect for the team that he's on, and sometimes that's what it takes—a little change of scenery. We've had a couple of those, where the guy goes from one team to another. You coming to us, that changed our franchise. Cody Reynolds going to the Cajuns, that changed that franchise. I mean, everybody's looking. Logan Christie coming over to the Cajuns at the end of the season, help them get their first championship.
Sometimes, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be statistical. It's just a dugout change. Sometimes just needs to happen.
Yep.
And so when he came over, it really, I think, one, it sucked the life out of the ones, of course, and it just recharged they needed some more voltage in that Lightning squad.
And they got it.
And it took a little of it takes the pressure off of Purdy.
Yeah.
A little bit. You got to remember, Jay Spurs, he's a top-notch pitcher.
We don't have a lot of lefties in this league, not a lot.
Oof.
53 outside pipe. That was pretty good pitch there. Even if he could hit it, I don't know if he wanted to. Kind of would feed into their defense, everything away. But that's through. Bruce just hits it hard, and that's number 251. And the hits just keep on coming.
He's just ridiculous.
Well, he swings so hard, and he makes contact. There's a lot of anger in that swing.
Yeah, it's just balls in play and velo off the bat for Bruce.
Yeah, we want that's our mantra. Put the ball in play, make people make plays.
I mean, Jay Spur, it's all love or whatnot, but I mean, even if there was no love, you could just look at the stat sheet.
Yeah.
And that's going to scream plenty of love. Tyler. Oh, man, good piece of hitting right to Logan.
That's going to leave a mark. Not quite a Buck Burner mark, but that's going to leave a mark as that ball came off about mid-80s exit velo. First time chat.
Who do we got? Frankie.
Right. Hit that subscribe button, man.
Yeah, no ads.
No ads. We had a guy say on game series 1, 8 consecutive ads, I'm out. Oof. I'm like, well, you didn't pay for the subscription. You're going to get ads. Like, it's not us. We don't want 8 ads. We want you to watch it without, but Trench's, Twitch just says, hey, it costs money to see Trenchy.
Me and Spencer both have a pay-per-view special.
Separately, right?
The Cajuns, they sent something on Instagram or something, and I said Cajun dice or something like that. And I said hard 10. Listen, what series we got next, Bradskis?
The next series is just our legends against our nemesis. The curse of Trench is alive and awake.
Oh, man,
those Sand
come
Vipers.
on. We always play him tough. I know that we're a little depleted today, but we're going to give our best shot
every time
at those guys. But, man, the Vipers are looking really, really solid over the last few weeks.
Offense looks good. It's going to be an offensive day.
Pitching well.
Yep.
Petrovsky's in there. I'm wondering if Keegan's around. Hikaru, Kenny, Tavano.
Yeah, they're gonna be flexing their muscle. We got the pitching. Like I said, I'll take us every weekend, so we'll take our chances with what we got. Should be fun. Should be fun. Way to end Saturday.
One vegan Adam, and I'm out. You ain't ever had a French fry, bro? Get out of here. You better leave those French fries off your combo plate.
Only if they're in peanut oil. Oh, big swing and a miss. I'm just looking for some of our players to start showing up. I know we got an Ethan Wickfield, the three of us, but only 2 count because I'm not on the roster. That pitch down.
Let's go. Down for fruit platters. Good pitch by Tyler right there.
So I would like to see Leonard be a little more aggressive here in the second half of the series because they know he's taking the first pitch. Look for the jump on that pitch.
Oh, caught him with a little riser right there.
And that's the great equalizer for guys for the PCL, for these new guys, because they're just not used to a ball doing that.
Yeah. He had a good first at-bat or second at-bat, had that single, kept a big inning alive. Since then, hasn't been seeing the ball too well as Parker Trask gets a single right there.
Oh, I thought Tyler was going to do his James Stein impression, have to tie his shoes there.
In our day, we were pumping up those Jordans.
Right, the little Reebok pumps, and there's an easy ground ball, and they get through 3. Lightning still a 5-1, no damage done there.
Yeah, gotta love that.
And now you're going to see Logan pitch until he walks out, because now he's got enough to finish. So hopefully his team can rally and he can keep this right where they're at and see if they can.
5-2, 5-3.
Yep, they're the home team. They have the advantage of batting last, and they got their best pitcher on the mound.
When we mention attendance for the Pharaohs, who are they missing?
Riley Baxa.
Okay.
Josh Bosnos.
Yep.
Gage Sarna.
Is this a ongoing thing, or is this you know what I'm saying? Is this happening every week to these guys?
It looks like it has been. I guess Colby Willis is sick with the flu, which is why they picked up Leonard.
Who gets the flu in the summer?
Unhealthy college kids. Way too much partying. Its finals are over, I think, or maybe the stress of finals, and you've been up for so many weeks.
If they have this AI technology stuff, who's even doing their homework anymore?
Hey, I can't say that. I paid somebody to write my senior paper, so it's all good.
Well, now you could just write it out in your phone by asking a question. Right now, you could be like, Alexa, make me graduate, right?
But now you got Jaden Trout, big 3-run bomb to extend that lead.
Got a whole biker gang.
The
Get
Hells
that,
Angels.
Brennan.
The Hells Angels. Although it looks like a bunch of crotch rockets, so.
Are those scooters?
I don't know. Well, somebody's driving a go-kart. Like, literally, that's a go-kart.
Be awesome if we saw the Dumb and Dumber guys.
I think it's lost on some people. I think we're the only ones that understand that. All right, Joey Franklin. Well, he got a single in his last at bat, kind of kept that inning rolling.
Yeah.
You guys can hear it in your microphones. Those are some noisy. Yeah, it looks like the little scooters, like the little 50s or pit bikes is what I would call them. As a guy who had one when he was 10. Another good swing. Can Leonard get there? It's tracking, and he does.
Not the prettiest of catches, but he gets that one.
Well, I think that wind was playing havoc on him, to be honest with you. Just misses up and in. we got a Cade Watkins in the building.
That's
Looks
big.
like- that's big for us. Means I don't have to cut somebody that's not here, so I have to play, so we have 6. I don't want to change back into my shoes. Big walk by Purdy there. Rolls that lineup over. Key part there, Purdy in the 6 hole, accepting the role, being in the 6. Takes a unique guy to be in the 6 hole, knowing that, hey, I'm going to get a little bit less at bats, probably 1 less at bat a series, but every at bat I get is critical because I roll it over to these top guys.
There's always that when like a big group of like motorcycles or cruising. There's always that like one that didn't go through the yellow light, and now they're like way back there. There he is, right there, like way behind his crew.
Like, hit the gas, man. Problem is, I don't think those things go past 60 miles an hour. Oh, just missed inside 2-2. Again, a dangerous bat here.
Oh,
Big
man.
pitch.
Tiger uppercut.
And Logan keeps him at 5-1.
Yes.
So we got a chance here. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Moving right along here.
Yeah, good day of whiffs. The Vaders
Got a sweep.
got a sweep earlier. The Lightning are trying to sweep the Pharaohs. You know, earlier in the season we were talking about how difficult it is to sweep in this league. In the last couple of weeks, we've just been littered with it.
Well, there's been 5 of the last 6 series have been sweeps.
Wow.
The only team, well, that I remember. That doesn't mean there wasn't sweeps 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But the only one that didn't get swept was us.
Yeah.
So against this Lightning team, so they're, we pick up a win against a top 4 team, but some other teams aren't. That's good for us in the long run. As we go to the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah.
Bottom of the 4th, still 5-1.
It's happening fast.
Now you've got Jake Purdy on the mound looking to close this out. He's got 3 innings left, I'm sure, which is why he came out here.
Just a good first pitch by Purdy, tailing away from Logan at 55.
Spikes it a little bit there. Ground ball. Bruce gets it, keeps it in front.
Wow, what a play if he can make it.
But Dalby used his foot to keep it back. He used the foot to kick it back back to his hand, so it's automatically a play. So it doesn't matter if it hits off your foot. You can't use your foot to hit the ball back. And Trevor right on that. It's in a 5-1 game. They want to take a look at it, which they will. They'll go take a look on it. I think it's pretty clear he used the foot. I think it was just an instinctive. I don't think it was like, hey, let's plan on it.
Yes, of course.
But, we've had some, when you only have to keep it in front of you, you can use your hands or your body. Pitcher can use his feet or whatever. But if it's a natural step, a natural move, but you can't just like, oh, I'm down on the ground and I can't reach it, I'm going to stick my foot out.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what he did there, but I didn't have a...
Do we have a replay on that?
We're going to go look right now underneath, and Trevor's going to call it. But Chad using the challenge here, big moment here because he gets on base, gives him a chance to get another, so we'll see what happens. I think that was quick. He's
I
running
heard
out
that
already.
door close. Trevor out there like he's just got off the Gravitron. Here we go. Rolling on the field stands that he used his foot. Do you remember that ride, Gravitron?
Yeah, all the time. He used to spin upside down and get upside down, yeah.
Oh, my God. Lose your lunch on that thing.
For me, it's those. I can't go round and round anymore. I used to love those, but I couldn't go around. And now we got a Billy Osgood sighting. All right, we are ready to rock.
Yeah.
Casey Taravella should be here any minute. All right, go to 1-2. Purdy looking for a ground ball here. Grid arms up the middle. And so swings through another one. Now Dustin, who's got a couple of hits today, hit the ball hard when he's put the bat on the ball. He's hit it hard. Takes that right down the shot. Setter pan 50 miles an hour.
I mean, he lives in between like 50 and 54, and it's very hard to hit him.
Yeah. And that's hit well, and that's not coming back, and there's a 2-run bomb.
Wow, really closes the gap right there. 5-3 now.
Yeah. Again, a wiffle ball player that plays on the national scene. He plays all over the country. It was just a matter of time before he figured out how to hit this speed, and that's his first PLW home run. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the nation.
Way to go, Stags.
Absolutely. Now you got Leonard up. See if Leonard can get on before this big part of the order. .54 right down the pipe. Foul ball off the didn't want to swing there. Hit the bat. Keeps the count at 1-2. Misses up. Pretty working fast. Full count. 56.
Oh.
Wow.
Leonard takes a walk
Leonard
right
takes a walk there.
That was big.
That's big. So now roll ground ball here again. Good arms in the middle. Looking to roll a pair here.
Big cut right there by Trask.
Gets a little piece there. Parker's not looking for a single, though. I think he's swinging for the downs. There's a little bloop. Jaden got a beat on it. Easy play.
Alex Garcia showing up.
Lefty's going to love it today.
Yeah. Garcia's the Griffey of wiffle. Real sweet swing. Very soft.
Yeah. All right, Seth Barden up. Another guy who can put a charge into one here. Takes one down.
2-1. Big pitch coming right here, Brad. Now 3-1.
Now, what's more important? Hitting this cookie?
Oh, 55.
Inner pipe. No cookie from Purdy. He says, not today. No cookie from me. I got too much pitching behind me. And that ball's deep, and that's off the wall for 3 bases. He pulls his hands in and keeps that fair. We got a 1-run ball game.
Wow, the Pharaohs doing it once more. Getting right back in the game.
And there's 2 outs, so I was going to say a sac fly play,
but Logan up, and he sees a pitch, and that's gone. A humongous rope by Logan Christie as the Pharaohs and Sasai are going crazy. They take the lead in the bottom of the 4th, and you have, Purdy coming in to close out, and he's giving it up.
Well, he's throwing strikes, and again, this is a hitter's day. It's not. Again, there's just so many runs. I don't think you've seen the last of the runs. I still think you got to get this 8 or 9 runs to win this game here.
But they're showing that they can.
And if you're telling me that at the Lightning you say, hey, we're down 1 with Purdy on the mound in the 5th and the 6th, Chad would be like, yeah, I'll take my chances with that because of my team.
Of course. But he does have a walk.
There's a little veteran move. Slow him down a little bit. Little bloop, but Joey should be there. Franklin very sure-handed in left, plays a solid left field. Pharaohs get 4 in that inning.
Wow.
No, 5. They get 5.
A 5-run Pharaoh.
It's bottom of the 4th, so now we go top of 5. Pharaohs up, and Logan Christie has enough innings, so I think he has a walk, though, so it's like
this would be a big win for the Pharaohs.
It would be. And there's Casey Taravella. We are in full force today. That's all we were getting.
That's all we were getting from our ball club.
All right, so the Lightning, they're going to bring 2, 3, 4 here. So you're going to have Bruce Huson, who joined our 50 home run club and our 250 hit club in the same series. Tyler Hallett, and then I want to say it's Jaden Trout in the 4-hole. So this instant offense looking to happen right away against Logan Christie.
You know Sasai's sweating this.
Absolutely. $58. Kind of gets him to swing it one up.
Of course. It's a good pitch by Logan right there.
Bruce slowing him down. Bruce will, again, I like this. Slow him down. Pitchers that are rhythm pitchers. Slow him down by stepping out of the box and making him get reset. That's using your noodle. Good take. Good pitch down. One evens the count at 2s. And he's going to take that easy
That'll be
double.
a double. Yeah, I just don't like that defensive setup all day.
I don't like it at all because if he's going to hit the ball on the ground,
Double.
it's a double to the left side, and you're giving it to him. Like, make him hit right side, make him go in and out. But again, that's the scouting that they wanted to do. That's where they're going to stay, and they stayed true to it the whole game.
Here's Tyler, in a big spot. Oh, barely misses right there. Two, 1.
Can't walk him.
Got to keep him in the game. Oh,
Good eye.
man, that was very, very close. 3-1. If you're Tyler, what do you do right here?
As good a hitter as he is, 2 strikes ain't going to hurt him. So either way, I think he's looking for one pitch in one spot, and he didn't get it, so he took it. But with 2 strikes, he's a good enough hitter that I just need to put the bat on the ball because Logan has to come again because he can't walk out.
Yeah.
Little ground ball. Parker fields it.
Oh, no. Now runners on first and second. No outs. That should have been 1 out.
1 out, but 3.
Oh, it advances Bruce to 3.
I don't know. Does it? I don't know.
I thought if it doesn't get through the infield, it has to move him. He just doesn't score.
Yeah, he doesn't score because it stayed in the infield, but why does he move the ball? He wasn't forced. He shouldn't be moving, I think.
Not sure about that. We'll see if it...
I don't know if that's correct.
It's 1 base.
Yeah, it's 1 base. Okay. All right. And that's why I defer, because I would say, hey, there's nobody pushing him, but if that's the rule, I don't know the rule 100%, so it seems like it changes as it benefits. Good pitch. Logan's looking for a strikeout here.
Yeah, lightning threatening. Riley on deck. 2 of the same pitches. He knows how big that strikeout was for 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Runners on the corners.
I think you take the chance here and try and turn the double play. You're winning. Good arm in the middle. If you can get a ground ball, Dustin's got a good enough arm to turn it, and so does Parker, so... Logan's going to... Yeah, it took too long. Good play. Good play. And now you got Jake Purdy, who's been rolling this lineup over all day. Can he get a big base hit right here?
And he does.
And he does. First pitch. And then Barden keeps it off the wall.
Tie that game up.
Big swing. Ties the game by Purdy, who's been rolling this lineup over all day.
What a game we got brewing right here. It's all knotted up. 6-6. Top 5. Runners on the corner still. 2 outs. With Dalby up. Likes to wear a hat this time.
Because it's getting hot. It's getting bright. So they get out of it. Only 1 run. Ties the game.
Wow.
Pharaohs with 6 outs versus the Lightning with 3. We got a ball game here, Trenchy.
Man, I love it. This is what PLW is all about. As Purdy on the mound here in the bottom of the 5th, gave up 5 runs. That's a very rare statement that you'd make from Purdy.
Yeah, so take it as an anomaly. Like, okay, let's get 3 outs here. Purdy's going to be back, and we're going to get back in the dugout with a chance to win, and Jake come in and close it out and win the game. So, like I said, if you'd have told Chad, hey, you're down 1, you have Purdy on the mound, and your heart of your order's coming up, and you've been scoring runs all day, will you take that? And he would take it every time because he's got to put some faith in this lineup. They've scored runs all day, and I don't see it stopping here. But this is a big inning, too. All right, Dustin hit a home run his last at bat. Wear it. Just missed inside. 3-1 count. Huge pitch here. I'm swinging away. Green light. 53. He's done it every time he's needed to throw a strike. He's thrown a strike. And he misses outside, and that walks him out.
Now what do they do? Chad looks like he's got a ball in his hand.
No, they're going to Tyler. Tyler has innings left. It really depends. This is a team that I think Chad would feast on as well because he throws enough strikes and these guys swing at everything close. But with Dalby here or Spurrier here, you can put one of them in the outfield, bring Tyler into the bump, and let him get a ground ball, good arms in the middle, turn double play, you're ready to go hit.
Who wins this game, Brad?
Depends on if the Lightning get out of this inning with no damage.
From right now.
From right now,
You like the Pharaohs.
I like the Pharaohs.
So do I.
And the reason I say that is because if Leonard can get on base here or not hit into a double play, you're going to have to face Parker.
The posture of the Pharaohs is telling me all I need to know.
But there again, I would love to see Leonard swinging.
He's got to swing right there.
Because it's 53. They know that you're going to take a pitch, and they're just throwing it down the middle. Ground ball here, though. Double play.
Maybe he pops one out of here.
But again, is this one of those spots where you tell him you're not swinging no matter what? We'll take the walk or the strikeout looking.
I like that swing.
Again, he has a good swing.
Uh-oh.
Ground ball, double play because you got Purdy up the middle. And
That's not what you wanted right there.
That's not because with Parker up. But in the 6th, no matter what happens, whether it's in this inning or the next, Logan Christie will get the bat. Big double play there. No swing by Parker Trask. There's a fly ball. Dalby's there, and they get out of the inning. Good pitching by Tyler. Great defense up the middle, and now they have a chance. Because this is Logan's last inning. So if they go extras, they don't have Logan to count on.
What do you think the odds are we go extras?
Oh, probably 50-50.
Yeah.
With the guys that are coming up from both teams and with the wind blowing out, a home run from either side is not out of the question from anybody that's coming up. So, but again, the pitchers are both pretty good. They played pretty well. They kept it close. If somebody gets 2 runs in this inning, whether it be the walk-off from the Pharaohs or the Lightning get 2, Bruce gets a single here and Hallett hits a 2-run bomb, it's over. I think Hallett will pitch. He'll get the win. He'll pitch some way through.
I feel something out of Bruce here, though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's clutch time. It's protein powder time for Bruce.
Yeah, well, this is the guy they want.
He was going for it, but his wiffle elbow not letting him connect with that.
I mean, I've had that pain, not to the extent that he has, but it's... There's a ground ball. Yeah, pitchers can.
Yeah, that's a good play by Logan. I mean, it's instinctual and it's also legal.
Yeah. So Logan, really close to being a professional soccer player, like was in the last wave of tryouts.
Yeah.
Talented feet, talented hands. So he was like, I would have stopped it right here. Using his feet, that's probably an advantage for him over a lot of people just because of his skill set.
Gets Halid right there swinging on inside. There's 2 outs here. Lightning can't get anything going.
Jaden Trout already has a big bomb. Just missed outside. Logan Christie in his last inning, he's trying to give his team a chance to win a game here. And he does.
Wow.
And
Now,
he does.
All the pressure
Strikes out the side. He gets to bat in the inning.
Pressure's on Tyler Halid.
Another first-time chatter.
Woody, Tootie, Oodie.
Where are the rules? So you click, I think it's exclamation point rules, and it'll bring it right up.
A lot of pressure on Tyler.
Somebody did that for us. Thank you. Down in the dungeon. I don't think there's any pressure. I think he's trusting that the fact that he's got good enough stuff. He's got a great team behind him, and they know that if they get in the dugout, they don't have to face Logan Christie anymore. They still have Chad innings. Jaden Trout pitches a little bit, and he has plenty of innings, so they're not worried. I don't think the Lightning are worried at all here. They get through this inning. We go to extras. They get a man at second base, and they're going to bob.
Who's the third pitcher for the Cajuns? It's Roosh, Leday, then who?
Bob Sashi. When Will Morris is here, it's Will Morris. Cody Giordano pitches. Dave Seifert pitches. Cody Runnels pitches. Again, probably no discerned guy, but how they play it. And Gavin Manziel hasn't made a whole lot of appearances. He pitches as well. So, again, the teams at the top have enough pitching that a walkout doesn't hurt them.
Would you say the Lightning have the best rotation?
No, because the Cajuns are their 1-2 is so good. Now, when the Lightning, again, you're splitting hairs. You could have either one.
Because you got Leday, Roosh, and then
whoever.
But then you have Purdy, Halid, Spur.
Yeah.
Like solid.
And Dalby when he's here. So, again, and don't sell Chad short as a fifth pitcher. That's probably a perfect spot for him. But no, they're at the top for a reason. Good defense, good pitching, timely hitting. That's where they're at, why they are where they are. Evens the count at 2-2.
Boba, 1.54 ERA.
That leads the league in saves. So Seth Barden trying to walk this off. There's a fly ball. That's going to drop. And he keeps it off the wall, though. Good job by Jaden to hustle out there and keep that off the wall. Great hustle there. So anything that hits the wall or over it, Pharaohs are going to walk this off. Tyler's looking for a ground ball to roll a double play here. Good arms up the middle. Oh, great pitch by Halid.
Oh, Logan upset at himself right there. It was hot and outside.
Again, trying to get that ball, hit that double to the right side. Just got a little bit out in front of it. Great pitch by Tyler. But now it's not over yet. Zoe can put a charge into it too. Already had a home run today. And there's a fly ball, but Joey's going to be there easily. And they escape. The two down.
Yeah.
And another guy here, Dustin again. Another guy who can hit it out.
Yeah.
He's got a home run today. That's one thing about this Pharaohs lineup. When they're here, they got power from 1 to 6.
Here we go. Big time matchup. Bottom 6. 6s all around. 2 outs. 0-2 count. We might see some extra whiffs.
Just missed up. Good pitch. A little fast. Tyler using the noodle there. Big pitch there. Good battle. There's a drive. He's going to keep it off the wall. Does he have enough time to get it there? No, it's going to be first and third.
Wow, the Pharaohs trying to pull backdoor right here. Who's up? Leonard. Can Leonard, the pickup from PCL, can he end it for the Lightning right now? What a huge moment for Leonard. Can he poke it down the first base side?
I just think anything he hits, if he hits it, anything in the middle of the field could fall.
It's going to be a lot of spin on that.
But Tyler knocked it down plenty of time, gets the out, and they go back. We got extra whiffs, free whiffs, boys and girls.
Wow.
We go to the 7th.
Let's go.
So extra wiffle ball, first-time watchers. We do the start at second base, trying to get, so man at second base, nobody out.
This has to benefit the Lightning. No Logan.
Yeah.
Now they're going to go to Stags, it looks like.
Yep.
And the Cajuns down there waiting for room service.
What? 4-3.
He said that was ball 3.
Ball 3? Yeah.
Make sure you scan the barcode for Cody Runnels' hitting classes.
Yes, scan the barcode. Cody Reynolds.
Spend your summer with Cody Runnels.
See run.
See Runnels run.
So that was a...
/ PLW Nation.
Right, there we go.
Here's Tim Riley.
Tim Riley swinging at the first pitch, just missed it inside. Again, Tim's one of those guys puts a charge and you just throw him a gill, get me over. As long as Nick Sansone's not in left, he has more home runs.
Riley not happy about swinging at that gutter ball. I mean, if you're the Lightning, you have to produce a run right here.
Base hit. All he needs is one base hit, and Purdy's been on fire all day. So we're just looking for a base hit. Now, I'm hoping the Pharaohs have talked about cutting this run down, especially at the plate. Throw it in. Hit Dustin in the middle of the field with a play of the outfield, and he can throw it home and keep that runner from scoring. And there's another big pitch, another strikeout.
Here it is. It's up to Randy to get this runner on second.
So no, just a base hit. All they need is any base hit. Just a bit high. Tried to corner and missed.
Wow, the tides will definitely turn
Yes.
and put the Pharaohs in the driver's seat.
Oh, tried to speed him up there. And he gets him. And they strike out the side.
Trout on second, just waiting to cross home plate, but he cannot get over. And now we're going to go into the bottom of the 7th. A base hit would do it.
Yeah, base hit of any kind. But again, so this is a team, the Lightning practiced, I don't know if they practiced this, but they definitely talk about it because they witnessed it against the Vaders.
Yeah.
Ball in the outfield, hit one of these guys in the middle, hit the pan, and keep that runner at third base. If they can do that, regardless of a hit, it could take 2 hits to score, and that changes a lot of things. But you got the top of the order, 1, 2, 3, top of the order here.
What do you
for
think?
the Pharaohs?
I think the Pharaohs win it right here.
I don't know. Tyler's been pitching really well, and again, my thing is that if something hit at a Lightning outfielder, the Lightning will execute the attempt to cut this runner down at the plate and keep him at third. If they can do that, they can escape this inning. And the Pharaohs, man, they like to swing. They won't stand. They swing way too much, in my opinion. And they swing at pitches that may not always be strikes. There it is, a little fly
That's going
ball.
to do it.
The Purdy.
Game over.
Game over.
The Pharaohs take game number 3.
So the Pharaohs steal one there with a base hit. Little duck snort kind of was in the air long enough to get it in there. And the Pharaohs break off the Schneid, and the Lightning get 2 games, win the series 2-1.
Yeah, but don't forget, Legends versus the Vipers. Up next, we're out of here.
No.